Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat bird, scaring them. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat bird, scaring them. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. What's up, family? It's your boy, Demond in the building. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all saw the game. Salute to everybody who tapped in with me on the watch along. Played tough. We got better. I got questions on Quinn Snyder, man. I got questions on Quinn Snyder. You have a guy, Larry Nance, who assisted in this comeback. Assisted in the comeback, and you take him out for Onyeka Okongwu. And I don't even know what Onyeka is better at than Larry Nance. Maybe when somebody come up here, y'all could tell me. I think that was politics right there. I really believe that's politics right there. Why would you take Larry Nance out the game? Okay, the play. Let me tell you something, man. Onyeka should have known that they're not going to give you nothing for free down there with the game on the line. It's going to be contact coming. He should have already thought that. We can't have our so-called big getting blocked by the other team's guard. That's crazy when you say that out loud.
Salute my guy Carlos with the super chat, man. Carlos says small O got to go Quinn Soul by taking Nance. Taking Nance out the game. Yeah, that's what he did. But I'm gonna tell you this: he should have known contact was coming. But I mean, at the end of the day, the play was good. I gotta tip my cap to Cade making a great play on their final possession. I gotta tip my cap with the block. I mean, they went forward. Wasn't gonna give up nothing for free. At best, you was gonna go to the free throw line and try to win the game. But family, you can't be down 24 points, man. And you give up 40 to open the game. 40. I'm gonna be quiet, man, because y'all know I ain't finna be up here long tonight. I'm going to the garage, man. I ain't finna be up here all night, man. You feel me? Let me tap in with the homeboy. We're gonna tap in with more Darrien, and then Juan. And Mike just tap in whenever he wants to tap in. What's good, More? You got 2 minutes. Talk to me, man.
Man, I gotta jump on your bandwagon. Quinn gotta go. Quinn gotta go.
I told you, man.
Man, you take Nance out. You have 2 timeouts. You don't call a timeout within the last 2 minutes of the game to draw up a play. I feel like the players bailed him out towards the end. Like, the players played hard and they got up by 1, but I don't believe that was Quinn. He should have called a timeout. Get your players some breath. You're supposed to be this offensive savant. Call a play, get you a bucket, and then play the rest of the game out. And I don't know why you taking Nance out the game. You said it. There's nothing that Double O can do. I agree with you, man. It got to be some kind of politics going on. Like, he making moves that just don't make sense. They just do not make sense. Nance got you back in the game. He was 5 for 5 or something from the field or whatever. Like, he was hot, and he stretches the defense because he can actually hit those threes. So I just didn't take Trey out the game for that defensive possession. Granted, it didn't matter, thank goodness, because they just went straight to the hole. Great play by Cade Cunningham. It's just tough, man, because it's just these little adjustments could have been the difference to win the game. Oh, he's off. Mm-hmm. He grabbed the ball. If you watch the replay, he brings it down to gather himself and then bring it up. When you know the clock is on the line. But I can't blame him too much because he ain't been in that situation so many times. But I'm still mad at him. Because all he had to do is catch it, lay it up, and use your body to shield. You big man. We already have a hard time winning games. I just losing by 1 be killing me, man.
Well, you was down 24.
That's true. I think we was on the high. We was on the high win. But
all right, more. Let me move on to Darrien.
All right.
What you got, D? Talk to me. You got 2 minutes, man.
I'll keep it quick. David Roddy, good guy. Yo, how they say he was 255 pounds?
250.
How many times did I see Cade Cunningham move him like he was nothing?
Hey, just because you're 250 don't mean you strong.
Bro, trade him now while he has a little bit of value. Ain't no way in the world Larry Nance should come in and be the best center on this team, man. That don't make no sense. How?
They're not. Listen, what tripped me out is how even if you disagree that Nance is better than Double O, you have to agree that he was better than Double O tonight.
Easily, man. Like,
so why he took him out the game?
And
there
bro,
was no reason to take him out the game. There was absolutely no reason to take him out.
Demond, we mentioned it earlier at halftime. Mm-hmm. Every single team that we play shoots lights out at threes.
I mean, that's standard data against us, man. That's standard data.
Every team. It's crazy. It's got to be the scheme. Something that shit has to change. But yo, I'm about to be on your bandwagon too. Like Quinn ain't looking so good right now, bro. He ain't looking too good. But yeah, I'll pass it off to the next person and see you open for him.
All right. We got Juan next, man. What up? Talk to me, Juan. What's up?
Birds of a feather flock together. I'm talking about the hats we got on. We got the same hat.
Yeah.
Quinn, what's that? Lost number 63, and they keep adding up.
They keep telling me he's the best coach in Hawks history. That's what I'm.
That's also the third game that we've lost to a team that's expected to be in the lottery this year. Hell, we expect to be in the lottery, but that's the third. That's the third team we've already lost. The bad losses, the ones that people talking about you're gonna get 47 wins. These are the ones that you're not gonna get to even 40. You can't let the Detroit Pistons get 40 points in the first quarter and think you're gonna just come back and just win, which we almost did. You know what I mean? It was an insurmountable climb, but we came back. We got to do something at the center position. It's Capella didn't even play the fourth quarter. That should let fans know something. But you got people that will still make claims that he is the best option. The man can't dribble. It ain't all about him. He can't dribble. He can't shoot free throws. He was at the rim. He missed bunnies tonight. He got beat up by Beef Stew. And then it's Capella. I mean, it's double O, man. I don't know what more you can say, but you're right. It's politics because Larry Nance was 5 of 5 in the third quarter, 3s and 2s, and you take him out the game for what? For what? You know what I mean? Zachary Ricochet started getting it going. You take him out the game for Roddy White for what? Why? You know, and so Quinn's rotation's a suspect. He's been suspect since he got here. The Hawks, again, I'm not disappointed because my expectations was already low this season, but we do the same things every year. And I just don't know why fans have this newfound hope that it's going to change because we have new acquisitions. No, man, it's the same thing. You can't stop the three. We got out-rebounded. We had 17 turnovers. You can't shoot the three. It's the same thing as last year. It's the same thing.
But Juan, you got one acquisition. That was it.
Yeah,
That's it. But for some reason, they said this one dude gonna turn us to a 50-win team.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's
play hard, get better, man. Let's go to Ticket, yep. John, and Kool-Aid, then RT, then we do open form. Oh my bad. My bad, Mike. My bad.
Oh, you breaking me up now? I was like, damn, man, you just went through the roll rundown, man.
My bad, man. My bad.
Shoot, you know, I keep it quick, man. Yeah, hate to lose it because we fought back to win, man. You ultimately lose the game, like you were just saying anyway, man. It's the fact that we ain't even I mean, we allowed ourselves to get down so much to even begin with, which shouldn't have happened, you know. So you sat there and had to fight back and everything like that, man. Like others said, I don't know why. I mean, I know why it happened, but I mean, it's Quinn, but Larry Nance should have stayed in. Probably in the exact same play or whatever. I think Larry Nance goes up stronger and, you know, finishes that or whatever. I mean, that's my assumption. And just saying that, who knows? He probably could have got blocked as well. I wasn't necessarily a fan of the play to begin with. Once I saw it just getting thrown into the backcourt like that or whatever, I don't know. I just wasn't too much of a fan of it. I just knew it was pretty much, you know, what Trey can make happen. Kind of feel, you know, rather if him just kept the doggone ball and did a step back three or some bull, you know, instead of what we did see or whatnot. I mean, not for Trey, we probably would have been down by 30 at some point in that game if we wasn't about down by 30 at one point. We probably would have lost by 30. Not for Trey. I say, yeah, leaving Larry Nance in there because Larry Nance, in my opinion, understood the assignment, man. Like, the game got to a point where, like, in my opinion, niggas hooping. You know what I'm saying? They talking trash. You feel me? They doing this left and right. And Larry Nance, like, bruh, it's like that was the moment that he started to play ball. So it's like you definitely leave somebody on the floor like that, man, who's basically answering to that type of game at the moment, man. It's getting chippier. Folks talking trash. He out there, you know what I'm saying? You should have left him out there with basically with Trey to finish it out, man. You get him his rest, you know, other ways via timeout, free throws or something like that. Pull him out, let him get a little breather. Not pull him out the game, but don't let him be down there. Somebody trying to rebound, something like that. Pull him down or whatever. I tell him just chill for a moment. Quinn ain't showing no genius stuff. I still go back. I know we can't count on these guys though, but we not a full arsenal for the most part. Detroit was, besides Darrien, besides him, but I feel like full arsenal or whatever is something that we run away with. I'm not going, of course, use it as an excuse because we stay hurt, but just trying to stay somewhat even keel. But again, definitely wanted to win the game since we came back and we sitting right there, take the lead, and we right there, man. Shout out to Dyson Daniels, man. Heck of defense, bro. Anybody want to knock Dyson on his defense or talk trash about it or whatever, bro? Like, I ain't gonna hear it, man. I mean, Dyson doing his job, man, playing defense. My opinion, man, is that last play by Cade, it was a good play by Cade. Cade, he got the ball, he went fast. He just made sure he went fast instead of allowing Dyson to really lock in and key in on him. He jabbed right, went left, and made a tough shot off the glass, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So can't get too mad at it though. But in my opinion, though, Dyson 8 steals majority of the times, bro. Folks only getting off because they setting 3 to 5 screens on the man in one single play, and a lot of times he's still getting through all those things and causing so much mayhem. I think sometimes the players, man, might fall asleep not expecting him to get a hand on a ball or something like that and cause a deflection. Because it was a couple times tonight or whatever, I felt like Dyson kind of, deflect the ball. He there and stuff like that, but the team ain't there to pick up the ball, and Detroit kind of got it. It was one big play where Dyson did deflect or block the drive or whatever. We didn't get the ball. And I think Tobias hit a big 3 at the top of the key. You know what I'm saying? It was open. He wound up being open with that, though. But little stuff like that, man. Them guys got to make sure they there for him. But other than that, bro, I'll be here, man. Tough, right. Though, but,
let's go to Ticket. We got Ticket, John, Kool-Aid, and RT. What's good, Ticket? You got 2 minutes, man. Talk to me.
Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, man. Look, bro.
We getting them ticket from the car post-game live now.
Bro. The man had one job. I don't want to hear nothing about no 8 steals. I don't want to hear nothing about no 18 points. I don't want to hear elite and Dyson Daniels in the same sentence. He a decent defender. If you ain't elite when it's time to be elite, your ass ain't elite. The nigga ain't had no pick for him on that last play. Cade Cunningham went straight ISO, just like off-season workouts. Everybody know that you can't let the nigga go left. You can't let the man go left. Don't nothing on Dyson Daniels' stat sheet matter because we brought him here to get that stop on Cade Cunningham. Did not.
Some people gonna have some words with you taking in that open forum. I see it already.
I don't give 3 damns at all. I don't give no damns. They all can go. But Quinn, me and Matt was in the chat talking about Congo and Clint don't need to touch the floor again. This man, when the last time somebody had a perfect game and finished on the bench in NBA history?
I told y'all Quinn Snyder a bum, man. Y'all don't believe me.
I wonder if somebody can look that up. Did somebody ever finish the game? Did somebody ever go at least 5 for 5 from the field, 100% from the field, and finish the game on the bench that wasn't injured? I wonder if somebody can look that up for me. That's ridiculous. And I called it out in the group chat. As soon as he hit that last 3, in that time, I said he about to get subbed out. That's a lot to Larry Nance on that last play. That ain't no dump off to a Congo. That's all I got, man. If you ain't elite, when it's time to be elite, your ass ain't elite.
And y'all heard it from Ticket. We on John, man. What's up, John? the hell John got going on, bro? John, what you got going on, man?
How did we get down 24 points to a flounder, a fish, a bottom feeding fish that collect all the damn garbage off the ocean floor? How do we get down 24 points to that? Then now Quinn is on that doggone crabgrass ganja. He's smoking that real stuff. How do you take Larry Nance out the game? I'm gonna echo everything everybody else has said. Did you see the moves this man was making down in the post to be able to shoot his shot? You take a man like that off the floor and put old clubfoot mafia victim 00 that looked like he got 2 damn cement blocks attached to his feet, and he out there looking like Baby Huey, and just get pulled down like he a little boy.
Called him a mafia victim.
I mean, this joker here couldn't play dead with a casket and a preacher. I mean, it's just pitiful. And there are people that will sweat every time I look around. Well, we need to replace Clint Capella with 00. And Larry Nance making him look like he don't belong on a basketball court in a nursery school. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Now, I'm 6'2". I could dunk from a standing start with 2 hands 10 times in a row. This joker have to squat down, take a dunk, wipe it off, then call somebody, flush, and then he jump up. And then when he jump up, the man grabbed one of his arm and he looked like a damn giraffe falling out of a tree. How? Being down that much and then having an opportunity to win the game and you mess it up like this. Now, I'm going to tell you something too. Trae Young didn't have any confidence in any of those other people to shoot it, because you know, if Trae had tried to shoot it, they'd have clamped him down at the 3-point line. But taking that shot, they did the only thing that they felt comfortable doing. And I'll see you in the forum. This shirt may be on, and then again, it may not be on. I might come out here butt-ass naked.
All right, John, let's swing it over to you got Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, you got 2 minutes, man. Talk to me.
Well, 40 in the first. Man, how did we do that? I don't understand the 40 points in the first quarter, man.
Me neither.
Because I caught the game late. I'm like, I looked at the first quarter. I'm like, 40 points?
Yep, they was
Who
cooking.
did they start? Who was the starting 5?
The same as the other night.
So we had Dyson Daniel, Risacher, JJ, and Clint.
And Trae.
And they not knowing about it to tell me all the whole 20 of those 40 points was scored on Trae Young not playing defense. That's impossible. Where the other people at?
They was out there, man.
And I'm telling you what I say. If the ball don't go in the basket, we gonna lose. If the ball go in the basket, we win.
Well, the problem was this, Kool-Aid. The ball was going in the basket, except for it was for the other team.
Yeah, for the other team. That's what I'm saying. We got to shoot negative. I just don't understand it, man. And then this is the second time we don't waste it. Trae Young, usually the team that Trae Young in the past been on, when he get 30 points and more than 10 assists, we usually win that game. We don't wasted 2 30 points and 12 or 13 assists game that Trae Young actually had one of them energy games tonight. And he didn't nobody help him. The man had 2 steals.
I mean,
13 assists.
Trey played an amazing game. In my opinion, he played amazing.
35 points. And where was our number 2 guy, who's supposed to be JJ?
Jalen had 20 something. He had he helped lead the comeback in the third quarter. I think he had 12 in the third, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But he had over 20 points.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I said like this: the Atlanta Falcons need to get a defensive end, and we need to get us some centers, man. Double O and Clint Capella gotta go. They just got. Hey, can we do this? Just go ahead and make Larry Nance and tell Cody Zeller to come on in and play, and cause we ain't gonna, and then just trade them 2 guys, man. We'll probably do better with Larry Nance and Cody Zeller, bro.
Yeah,
say the truth.
All right, Kool-Aid. That's 2 minutes, man.
All right,
let's go to RT. RT, talk to me. You got 2 minutes, my guy.
What's up, DeMar? How you doing, boss?
Another loss.
Yeah, this one stung. I mean, hard to come on after John's monologue, but that was something. Yeah, should have kept Larry Nance in. You roll. 30 NBA coaches know to roll with their best 5 at the time. So, well, I won't say all 30, but the rotations hurt. When I saw, I didn't catch the first half of the game, but when I saw we were down almost 30, I was like, yep, it's going to be one of them days. So, but I mean, hats off to the guys for fighting back and making a 1-point game. I thought Onyeka got fouled that last play before the buzzer ended. I thought Cade got him on the hand first before the ball.
Well, they didn't even show a replay. So,
but it stings. I mean, hope to draft Rocky Zelensky Zelensky in the draft coming up. I know we got a half a year for that, but a man can dream. But that's all I got, Damon. Appreciate the time, man.
All right, my guy. Let's go to. Let me reset my clock. Who we got next? We got Matt. Matt, 2 minutes, Mr. Matt. Talk to me.
This game was near and dear to my heart.
You muted yourself, Matt.
Sorry. This is a game that was, near and dear to my heart. My hometown team, my 2 hometowns, right? 20 years in one place, 15 years in the other.
Nigga, you weren't even fucking with the Pistons last year, Matt. Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? They were terrible. God awful. One of the worst teams ever made. That's why they fired the GM and the coach. But anyway, this is a different team than last year. Better shooting. I still don't really like Cade that much. I don't love him as like the number 1 option, but he's a good player. But everybody's asking why we were losing in the first quarter. And we were losing in the first quarter because Clint.
Matt, you muted yourself.
You keep muting me, Damon.
Nigga, my hand's right here. What the hell am I doing?
Oh, it said muted by host.
Oh, that must be Mike doing that shit then.
My
hand's right here. I ain't doing nothing.
Let's restart the clock. Okay, all right. Anyway, so
all right, reclaiming your time. Reclaiming your time.
All right. So everybody's asking why we were down in the first quarter. It's because, well, not all the way, but part.
Matt, you froze up, bro. Matt, I don't know why am I yelling. That's gonna change some shit.
hey, bro, that ain't me. Now that's just straight up the internet saying, Matt, be quiet. Go to the
Matt. Okay, Matt gonna have to come back. The basketball guys stopped him right in mid-lie. All right, man. I don't know, but I'm ready to go to the garage. I'm tired of this bullshit. What's up, Marion? 2 minutes, man. Talk to me, dog. What'd you see?
Man, I saw a coach, that can't lead a hot hand in. Makes absolutely no sense.
I try to tell y'all, man.
got a
Y'all
man
don't
that's
want to
going
listen
5
to
for
Demond,
5.
though.
5 for 5. He was 5 for 5 in the fourth quarter. 3 for 3 for threes. And the next thing you know, coach is pulling. Why? And putting in Garrison Matthews, who wasn't having a good shooting night. It makes no sense. I gotta call it out. The reason why we were down in the first quarter, for some reason, and most of the game, for some reason, JJ cannot stay with Tobias Harris. Every time I looked up, Tobias Harris had a wide open 3.
Yeah, Tobias cooked his ass. That's
Tobias Harris was, I don't even think he was doing anything to cook him. He was just standing out there. Tobias Harris and Malik Beasley. Part of Malik Beasley was trade, leaving Malik Beasley, but most of it was Tobias Harris being wide open on the 3-point line. We got to do better on defense. Our basketball IQ got to be better. We need to get more shots for Risacher. We need to get a few less shots for Dyson Daniels. Now, regardless of that, though, Dyson Daniels played defense. I disagree totally with Gerald. Anytime a man gets you 7 steals and bothers the other team's best offensive player the way that he did, that's good defense. I'll leave it at that.
All righty. So who we got left? All right, cool. We only got 2 people left, Larry and Pharaoh. Let's go to Mr. Larry in the building. So Larry, Pharaoh, then we go to open forum, family. What's good, Mr. Larry from the Dixon Way? Holla at the guy, Larry. If you ain't tapped in with Larry, you need to get tapped in with Larry.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
And that Larry. Tap in with Larry. Okay.
Hey, everybody that's watching, man, make sure you guys hit that like button, man. It's a lifeblood of our strength, man. Let YouTube know we doing a good job. So don't be sitting up here watching this content and not hitting the like button.
Because y'all might have to just go to Larry's stream.
But nah, appreciate you having me on, fam.
Because I could have been in the garage. My bad. Go ahead, Larry.
Tough loss. We got down. This is the Magic City hangover. We was patting ourselves too much on the back, and we got down too far. Just couldn't climb out. First half, Zach had 2 shots. No, 3 shots. My bad. Total in the game, 7 shots. Coach Quinn Snyder, please get that young man some shots. You should not be running anything through Dyson Daniels at all. If you're running a 2-man game with Trey and Dyson at the top of this key on pick and roll, switch that around with Zachary Risacher, please. Pretty please. Okay? Because Dyson had a horrible shooting night. He had some clutch threes in the fourth quarter. But overall, that was a horrible shooting night. But conversely, Cade Cunningham shot 1 more shot better than him. You know what I'm saying? So Gerald's saying that Cade didn't have. I mean, Cade hit the game-winning shot. Shout out to him. He was 8 for 17 from the game, and they took 2 steals away from Dyson. He should have had 9. And Dyson Daniels was 7 for 17. So both of them really shot horrible. I mean, Dice had 18 points. You know what I'm saying? 7 steals was just ridiculous. I thought he was one off a double-double off of steals. Zachary Risacher didn't even get enough shots. I mean, they just ignored him. They ignored him, and that's coach. And taking out Larry Nance, those are things that are stupid. Right a high hand. He's 5 for 5, 3 for 3. Him and Trae Young literally brought you back. And you said, I'm going to bring in Toyeka. I'm going to bring in Toyeka Okongwu, who got blocked by Cade, who's 6'6", at the end of the game because he went up weak. That's it.
All right, Larry, we got Pharaoh. Then we got to go back to Matt, and then we got the open forum. Thank you, Mr. Larry. What's up, Pharaoh? 2 minutes. Talk to me, G.
Okay, so Quinn got, can I say, Quinn and his coaching decisions is crazy. Why? I don't even fool with Larry Nance like that. And he was on fire. Why did he take him out? Quinn, his substitutions are
Why
stupid.
he took him out, Pharaoh?
Why?
Because he a racist.
But yeah, he like white. I know he really like white. Do 3-4 lines of them. But damn, you threw me off with that shit. Oh,
my bad, man. I had to say
shit.
that, man.
Shout out to the only thing I'm gonna say good about only thing I'm gonna say good about Onyeka is when he blocked Cade shot when he did a behind the back on Dyson. He was trying to put us on highlight reel. He blocked that. But I disagree. Like I told Ticket in the chat, Dyson had 9 blocks and steals. We playing semantics if you don't want to say elite.
Fourth quarter. Let's have on Pats. Let's have on Falcons hats in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Now my tablet.
Pharaoh, what you doing?
It's my tablet. My bad. Like I said, Dyson had 9 blocks and steals. That's really good elite. If we don't want to say, that's really good defense. If you don't want to say elite, you playing semantics. I thought he played well. Other than 2 minutes, I agree with Marion. 2 minute shots for him. I hate that little line drive layup shot he tried to do. Like, put some fucking air under it. Stop throwing it at the rim. 2 minute shots for him. Not enough for Risacher. Shout out to Trey and Larry Nance for pulling us back in. Look, I'm glad JJ turned that shit around in the second half because I was finna get on here and fucking cook him. Nigga, you got fucking roasted by fucking Tobias fucking goddamn Harris of all people. And you somebody but he came around. He had like 20 points and I think 9-10 rebounds, something like that. Mm-hmm. So he turned around in the second half, but he let fuck ass Tobias cook him in the first half. They dug a hole too deep to get out. Well, like I said in the chat, the Pistons they did everything to try to lose that game. And just the last part didn't go our way. So bad loss.
All righty, Pharaoh. Somebody said in the chat you had Pornhub on the tablet. All right.
That was not, y'all heard that shit say Falcons. Don't try me.
All right, Pharaoh, let's hit Matt, man. Then we go to the open. Hey, that's that VHS right there, Dap. That's VHS right there. That was when I was a teenager, Dap. That's how I know Dap about the same age as me. All right, Matt, 2 minutes, man. Reclaiming your time, man. Talk to me, man.
I blame Mike. Mike, I don't know what he did, but I blame Mike. Anyway, like I was saying, this was a tough game for me, spent, my formative years in the Motor City, then bounced back between Atlanta and there. But anyway, so Detroit is much improved from last year. They got shooting around Cade. They have a decent coach. So, but it's a bad loss. Everybody's asking why we were down in the first quarter. We were down in the first quarter because Daniels and Capella led us in shot attempts. Okay. So you can't have that, right? And defensively, it's hard to get back when you miss 2-3 foot shots at the rim. Capella missing shots at the rim. Daniels throwing, I don't know what that was at the rim, throwing that curve ball up at the rim like you're playing baseball. Those are hard to track defensively because you're going to be unbalanced on the other end. It's really difficult to miss short shots and layups consistently and get back on defense. Defensively, once we got to the other end, out of transition, I saw something very interesting to me, Damon, and I want to talk about it in open forum. I saw Dyson Daniels was on K at the top of the floor. And Trey is leaking over. They look over to Quinn, and Quinn is like this. That means trap or contain the ball. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe Quinn didn't get the memo that Dyson is supposed to be an elite defender. Because why are we trapping and blitzing Cade if we got an elite defender? Where they do that at? You're not supposed to.
Maybe he was trying. Maybe he wanted to force the ball out of Cade's hand.
But you do that with your elite defender. You don't double team Cade and then leave all these shooters open. Improve
Well,
three-point
but
shooting from last season.
if you double, you know, you kind of forcing him to make a move to get that ball out. Maybe that's what Quinn wanted.
No, but if it's me, that's what I blame Quinn for. I blame Quinn for doubling Cade.
No, I need you to discuss real quick. I'm gonna give you an extra 30 seconds. I need 30 seconds on why he took Larry Nance out of that game.
I don't know. I told Gerald that was a bad decision. I told Gerald when that happened, I didn't like that decision.
Because that don't sound like an offensive genius to me.
I don't like that decision. The only thing I could think about Damon was the rebounding because Larry Nance is not a good.
Stop lying, man. You know it was politics, bro.
No,
he
I
played
think it was rebounding. If it was true politics, he would have ended with Capella. But like I don't know why we doubled Cade. But I take that back. You know what? The last play of the game showed me why we doubled Cade the whole night because he cooked Dyson on one-on-one opportunities. But that's not why we lost. That's not why we lost. I want everybody to know that's not why we lost. I thought I was about to come up here and say Dyson played a very good second half, but I can't say that. And you give up the game-winning shot to a dude going left, and we all know he going left.
Cool. So okay. Where are you at without him?
He was going left. Mike,
where are you at without him?
Hold on, I
always
know
go
he was
left.
going left.
He always go left.
Time out.
You didn't know a left-handed player was going left?
He always
I didn't know
left.
Cade was left-handed. Cade left-handed.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know Cade go left. He always go left.
Okay, bro. If he left-handed, then okay, you answer my question. Okay, but also too as well. I mean, he went fast. Yeah, Dyson could have played that better.
He went fast.
He went fast. I gave him that credit for that, bro, because the play previously he didn't go fast and he missed the shot. This play
he made a tough shot, bro.
And went right to the shot, bro.
He made a left-handed sky hook. What are you talking about?
He made a running hook over Dyson and JJ. He made it over two people, man.
Participation awards around here.
Okay, cool, Matt. Cool. Hey, Matt, cool. So choose another player. Choose another player to put on him.
Man,
choose another player to put on him, man. Who you gonna put on him?
He was 8 for 17, bro.
Bro, they're the same height, Darrien. What you talking about? They both 6'7".
Stop the cap, I mean, he made a tough shot.
Who else are you gonna put on Cade in that situation?
He made a tough shot, bro. He made a tough shot.
I don't have a problem with him guarding him.
We should have made him pay. We should have made Detroit.
He had 8 steals and 2 blocks. A lot of those on Cade. What are you talking about?
We can pay
Straight took it out of his hand.
We saw he can't guard 1-on-1, 1v1. It ain't good.
He was taking it out of people's hands.
Are you serious, man?
Bro, I wish we had the video to prove these lies.
He was trying to back him down and he stripped him like 3 times.
He had 4 clean plucks. He had 2 on Cade that straight took out of his hand.
He could play the passing lanes well when they come up.
He can play one-on-one well. He can play one-on-one well.
No, he can't. No, he can't. Juan.
Okay, I'm done.
No, he can't.
You got it. Go ahead.
They score almost every time one-on-one.
You got it.
That's why teams set 50 picks on them.
You got it.
No, they was running 2.
They was running 2 and 3.
I was about to say they're running double picks for Cade.
That's what I'm saying.
They were trapping them. They were trapping them the whole game.
And of course, Picky gonna co-sign.
Even Detroit announcers saying Dyson was a menace on defense.
My question is, why are we trapping?
Why did Quinn do that?
If we got
that's a dumbass decision by that coach.
That's fair, but that's a dumb coach.
Maybe he don't believe he got to delete the
That's your coach.
Hey,
your coach did that. I saw him do that. I'm like, what are you doing?
Put Trae Young on him.
Thank you. Let's do that.
Why are you trapping with Trae
Why we gotta
anyway?
put Trae Young? Trae Young is not an elite defender. We already know that. But
I know that. Why
because
Matt, you bad mouthing Dyson like he's a bum.
Like that don't make any sense.
So hold on. When
I'm not saying he isn't. I'm saying Quinn don't believe he is.
Okay, so let's put Zach on him because you saw how quickly Zach got into foul trouble dealing with Cade.
The elite defender.
My thing is, if Cade is going to score 30 or 40 points on our elite defender, let him do it.
He didn't score 30 or 40 points
all game.
No, he's not saying that Cade did that. What Matt is saying in that last line, I agree with, but he's not saying it the correct way, calling Quinn out. But yes, the game plan going in, bro, really in a lot of these games should be, hey, Dyson, they going to have to go get one of you, my boy. Like Dyson, they got to get 30 on you, bro, because we're not helping you. I'm tired of watching this team help them down, bro. I'm just saying when Dyson is, I mean, it's times where it wasn't even Dyson. It's times where it was other guys.
Yeah.
It was other guys on other
that's my question,
assignments.
Darrien
Say,
and
for example,
Juan.
is
Why?
say it's Tobias or Jaden Ivey. You can put any of our defenders on them. They're literally still there when the person it's just like automatically Quinn's system is. It doesn't matter if a player gets somewhere into the paint or
they got to double
perimeter. I want y'all to double down. I want y'all to help. I'm like, guys, not even being beat yet. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
And y'all helping down.
And
Like
really just it's super doubles, man. It's low IQ doubles.
We pack the paint and give up threes. We pack the paint and give up threes.
It is, and the thing is, though, it's completely dumb by Quinn to do that or whatever. Because in an era where everybody is about shooting threes, you almost like literally wanting to stay home and dare people to take layups all game.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, why are you doing this?
Thank
the
you,
only
Mike.
thing I can think of is Detroit was a terrible 3-point shooting team coming into the game.
Until they play
Not against us. Yeah, I was about to say. They seem to light it up pretty well with us.
Game, though. We do this every game, man.
Guys, did you notice that they were going to bias and Jalen Johnson would not put his hand up? And when he did challenge, he got a block. He does not. He runs out and runs underneath threes. He never puts his hands up on threes, man.
Daryl.
And that's why Tobias, if you don't have your hand up on Harris,
that's what I thought too, Daryl.
Oh my Lord.
Bro, y'all got
y'all still Matt, you still haven't answered the question.
Y'all
Where are we at without Dyson? How many points did they score?
Darren, do not confuse. Darren, let me be clear.
And Matt, I swear if you say Dyson was serviceable, I'm gonna
No. I want to be clear. Dyson played well in the second half. The first half was dog shit. He played well in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was.
The whole team played like crap in the first half.
Hey,
Come on, man. He played terrible.
When did Cade
except for Trey?
When did Cade score his first bucket?
Second quarter.
Exactly.
Yo, man, Cade didn't score in the first quarter.
I mean, but we did let him have like 7 baskets in the first quarter.
He only made 4 baskets over. Bro, he only made 4 baskets over.
It's two sides to the basketball. When I say he played like dog
shit. If he scored 40, they let him assist like crazy.
He made 4 baskets over Dyson. Then that counts.
Matt,
he made 7 shots.
I want to know how my team got down 24 points to a
Jalen.
I told you, John. I
Jalen
told
and
you already.
How my team, my addition by subtraction offensive team, where you traded away 22 freaking points. How did you? And see, the thing is, this is the thing. I told y'all at the beginning of this year, heaven help us if we go down. Heaven help us if we go down. And we spent the majority of the game and most of our mental and physical energy trying to claw back into the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
bro. But
now,
we scored 120 points. You scored 120 points. That should be good enough to win.
Look, 100 there. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. There is no guaranteed amount of points that say that if you score me, you automatically win. There's no such thing. So you had to claw your way back out of a hole with nobody on the floor. Nobody. 22 points missing out of your lineup. You got people shooting out of their minds. Risacher, last time Risacher was on the floor,
you scored 120 last year and you scored 120 this year. What's the difference?
You know, last game, Risacher scored 33 doggone points. Man, I mean, the man it was beautiful. Looked nice. I was expecting something of that nature tonight out of somebody to keep us from going into a hole like that. Now, once we clawed our way out of the hole, now it's time to maintain, time to gap them out. Didn't have the firepower to do it. And when you take doggone Larry Nance, when you look at double O, and then you replace Larry Nance with double O,
that's the problem.
That man, my God in heaven, what kind of mess was that? What was that? And I mean, Larry Nance, I mean, I saw moves from Larry Nance that I have never seen from Clint Capella or Double O around that basket in order to score. That's my point.
Yeah, they can't do it.
That's my point. And you took that man out. You took him out.
Rebounding, John.
Good God, man. I mean,
man,
who struggles rebounding
almost every game?
Larry
the least
Nance.
you can do is keep the shooting on the court. Keep the shooting on the court, man.
No, I agree that was a mistake taking him out. I'm just saying.
Matt, he had Roddy in there. He put in Roddy and a Yucca Congo. So it was just like, if you
can't play
still
no defense at all, Roddy.
Yo,
like,
this
if
man
you
had
had-
Larry. This man had a rotation of Trae Young, David Roddy, Garrison Matthews.
yeah, dog, that's on Coach Quinn, man. You can't defend him on this, man. I mean, you just can't.
No,
Yeah, I've never seen someone get lost as much as David Roddy. That shit's ridiculous.
Hey, Matt, can we agree on Dyson Daniels should never have way more shots than Zachary Risacher? If you're going to run a two-man game, like the two-man game at the top of the key, that forces, when they force Dyson Daniels, like force the ball out of Trae Young, Dyson Daniels is going to have the ball. Why don't you run that two-man action with Zachary Risacher? Is that an option?
That's true, Larry. But also, Larry, Dyson also got to understand, just because you get the ball and you're open, don't mean shoot it. You're open for a reason. Pass it.
I agree. I agree with that. But the
To
fundamental
take
flaw
nine,
is
almost shot in the first quarter, and it's.
But if Quinn would have changed the action, he would have never had that option.
Also, you have a coach. You have a coach that tells you if you're open, shoot it. That's what your coach said.
Quoting Zachary. Yeah, Coach Quinn told him to shoot the effing ball.
I got no. He said that to Zach. He didn't say that to Dyson. But
he did.
No, he said it to Zach last game.
No, he said it to
now
Zach.
you know what?
You
know what? Now that's a
I'm
question.
sure he tells everybody that.
That's a question right there. That's a question right there. Why didn't they shoot that last shot? Why didn't they shoot it?
I'd rather Trae shoot that bomb than a Congo get sit up there and double pump going up to the
But
rim.
yo, to be fair, we killed Trae for shooting stupid shots at the last second all the time.
Well, he should have shot that one.
Not Trae. Not necessarily Trae take that shot. Somebody else.
Darrien, you're right. But he could have easily made a floater right there because he had the lane wide open.
An open three in the corner.
Yo, that's a good. He made the right play. He absolutely made the right play.
He made the right play. He should have went
faster. No, hey, if you had, but he made the right play.
Hold on for a second. You're right. You're also right.
He made the right play for the team he's playing on.
We all be up here chastising.
Hey, hold on for a second. All right.
Oh, here comes Foot.
Mark, I'm gonna bring back up. Yeah. I've been listening to y'all. I was at a varsity high school basketball game, so I watched the game.
Was it better? Was it better than what you saw on TV?
You know, what I saw wasn't necessarily bad. We're not that good. I'm still here listening to y'all debate about this, debate about that. They clown Double O, even though he saw that was a good pass that Trae made.
It was a good pass.
But the
pass was no problem with that. No problem.
Let me finish. But guess what happened though? Better defense. That wasn't Double O fault. He got his shit blocked because of better defense. I mean, no matter how big he is.
When he came from behind.
You know, now, Foot.
No. I'm being realistic, like I always am. Right?
It was a good defensive play. It was.
Foot.
Better.
But he should have went up stronger.
Good offense.
Foot.
Better defense. Be good offense. Better.
It would have been a foul on my arm.
I was gonna say
whatever.
It would have been a foul on my arm
to me.
Oh, yeah, ain't got that.
I'm not
lift.
taking up for a Double O because he's small.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not taking up for him. I'm just telling you
I ain't but 6'2".
Okay,
I ain't but 6'2".
But let me get to this real quick. Then I'm gonna jump out. Let Mara back on. Look, man, want y'all relax, man. I'm sitting here listening to y'all debate about the dumbest shit ever. We already know what we have.
Well, Foot, it's free, Foot. It's free.
But it's funny. I've been laughing for.
It's free.
Y'all been on. I mean, y'all talking about
you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay us. You don't have to pay us.
I know, but at the same time, I mean, first of all, just like everybody be on the second game of the year, all went off, right? Oh, everybody, why Clint on the team?
First game of the year.
All this second.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
I like, damn, man. I know y'all fans. That's why y'all up and down. That's why I stay level and laugh at y'all because I know what it is, right? We know what it is. We know what this year gonna be, right? We rebuilding and we're gonna have a lot of lumps. But guess what? We competed because we was down by like 20 when I went offline for a second. I came back on. We up. I mean, we got back in the game. So whatever happened, I'm not gonna give the national on the game because I didn't watch it fully like that. But for me, if you down 20, you get back up to almost winning. I like that.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Hold on,
But you dangling the carrot in front of me.
No, I'm not.
You almost got it. You almost got it. I don't like dangling after no carrot.
This the energy I'm gonna have from now on. So guess what? Because I already expected this, right? We took our lumps. We competing. The guys learning how to play. The guys learning how to win, right? We can talk Quinn, whatever. We know it's politics. Why? What's the name? Nance not there. I get tired of y'all talking about why Nance ain't playing. Y'all act like he's a superstar. He's a role player.
I'm acting like he's a better option than what we've been putting in there.
You let me finish. Let me break it down. Because what we have or what we don't have, y'all act like he's all that. He's not. And that's okay. I know he might be a better option, but the fans itself, Larry Nance, why he playing? Man, bro, Larry Nance.
That's a high hand foot.
He didn't miss a shot.
Listen to me.
Hand foot.
I saw that. I saw it. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it is. I agree with y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it is and what it's gonna be. Each and every night. If Larry Nance was a bona fide superstar, yeah, he should be out there. He's taking the shot, but he's not. He's a role player. Let me finish. Which is better than what the other option we have. So now it's going to politics. So don't worry about it. Don't argue about it. It's what it is. That's how the NBA is. I'm just trying to help y'all calm down and just you're gonna see a lot of decisions. You're gonna see a lot of people playing. Don't be playing. I mean, as long as I need them young guys to play. Now, the other guys, whatever, they're gonna be gone eventually. So who we gonna keep around here long term? That's who need to be on the floor, regardless of who may be better. Larry Nance ain't gonna be here, right?
And that would be a crying shame.
Why?
Not really.
His contract
ain't he like
is up.
32?
That will be a crime. He's better than anything we have on the floor.
We're gonna need a stretch five
at the center
somewhere.
spot.
We gotta replace
He's
him.
only 6'8". He's only 6'8". He should be playing power
let
forward.
y'all have, but let me get.
He should be playing power forward.
Look, check this out. I'm tired of this stretch.
Larry Nance is mid.
Or whatever.
He is mid.
Look,
I agree.
He is mid. I agree. He is mid.
Look, he better than any center option you got. Excuse me.
Tokongu is
it. Let me finish. We don't have the center of the future, right? The stretch. We need a center, like somebody who can bang, and somebody who can rebound, somebody who can be physical, and somebody who can defend. Forget all that 3-point shoot grab. I wish y'all get off that. We need somebody who can get up there and mix it up, because they do soft at the end of the day. So I don't want this finesse type center or nothing. So that's all. That's time. We talking about what Edie doing. I mean, he playing decent. He ain't on superstar, but he doing what he does. He might hit a 3 if he's over. But you see how they use him. Is my point. They use him as they big. He back up to the basket. He'll face up. He'll put it back to the basket. That's basically
how we play.
Well, we don't know how we play because we can't play, so it don't matter. I understand what you think Quinn does, what you think Quinn is. It ain't that right now. So we can't say how we play. We don't know how we play until we get this team solidified. So with that, I'm gonna go in the background. Let Marion.
Larry Nance actually fit what Quinn want to do with the 5 wide stuff.
I don't know what.
I don't believe in it, but he actually. as an option. I'm not saying that he's,
I'm gonna say that
anything special. I'm just saying for his system. That's all.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
It will be
Again,
politics. I agree with you.
Whatever it is. So
Larry?
y'all just relax. I'm gonna let Marion.
You know how good a stretch 5 would be to open up the floor for Trey's game?
Oh, stop. Please stop with this stretch 5. Open up the floor.
Y'all knew y'all to the trigger foot.
Yeah, because I wouldn't get out. Well, let me tell you again. Stretching, they don't stretch the floor. Because nobody has yet to tell me how a shooting 5 or any shoot stretch the floor.
Because they bring the center out.
No, you know how.
Yes, you do.
You know how you stretch the floor. Let me tell you, ball movement.
I know.
It works for me every time. What on the mic?
I mean, we are talking about
so I'm gonna be back. Let Marion get on. Oh, Mike. Mike, your boy.
Appreciate you,
your boy David.
Well, Muris ain't saying nothing yet.
Varsity soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be back in the minute. I'm gonna be in the background. Let Marion back on. All right.
Hey, is our star coming? Is Mikey the star reporter coming on tonight? Anybody talk to him?
I
Oh,
don't know.
will he be messing with the little people? Will he be messing with
Well, he got John. He got to first of all, he got to do do his.
Oh, he got to work. He got to work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got to work. He got to write an article, all that.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well, I just want him to grace us with his presence since he's now elevated up here in the higher nose section.
Yeah, shout out to Mikey.
Shout out.
But hey, Mikey, keep doing your thing. We with you. Keep doing your thing.
Hey, let Muris say something. Muris ain't got nothing to say. I mean, haven't said anything.
Yeah. So I got on immediately because I had to address Matt, because whenever he has Dyson slander, I have to defend Dyson because Matt doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Let the court be seated.
They don't be
all right. I don't understand how Matt thinks Dyson is a terrible one-on-one defender when Dyson did an absolutely phenomenal job for 3 quarters on Cade Cunningham. He played unbelievable against him. So many turnovers forced, so many steals. He played great defense. Cade couldn't get a fucking shot up. But yet somehow you want to blame Dyson Daniels and you mockingly call him a elite defender when you know he's damn good at fucking elite. Every time you try to deny his greatness, you sound like a Trump supporter trying to deny Trump having a fucking.
Whoa! Don't associate me with that man. Let's keep it.
The way you talk, you sound like a Trump supporter, buddy.
Buy Bitcoin, yeah.
So Dyson played excellent. Sure, offensively he wasn't great, but 7 out of 17 isn't horrible. It's not 3 of 15 or something like that. The game truly, like Larry and other people mentioned, the game was lost in the first half. In the first quarter, I think we only made 6 or 7 buckets. They made 15. On top of that, Quinn did not have What?
Who took all the shots in the first quarter?
Dyson took
Dyson and Clint.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything. They just
the first quarter, and I just go ahead.
But they were correct shots. I mean, when you're driving into the lane and you're trying to make a bunny or a floater,
that shit ass layup he got.
I mean, it happens, but that's basketball. I mean, I mentioned it at halftime. Literally at halftime, we were making shots. They were making shots. Everyone on the team was missing bunnies. Trey missed bunnies. Jalen missed a bunny. Everyone on the team was missing bunnies in the first half. So how are you just going to blame it solely on Dyson? You have such a hatred towards him. It's fucking wild, almost comical.
You just hate Dyson.
You just said, hold on, wait. Let's break down what you said. You said we lost in the first quarter. I asked you who took the most shots in the first quarter. Then you deflect Dyson.
But bro, no, man, we're not finna do that, y'all. We did not lose the first quarter because somebody was missing shots. That is not why we lost the first quarter.
We were not ready. The first quarter, Quinn did not have us ready.
was straight up half court defense, bro. It was the reason why we got down.
We gave up 40 points.
We gave up 40 points.
Like, if y'all talking about anything besides team
Because they overhelped too much.
bro, like,
Yo, Jalen Johnson literally would not put his hand up in the first half.
The team was not prepared to play basketball.
Go back and look at the game.
Because your coach makes trash decisions.
Our coach must not believe he has an elite defender.
As I said, your coach makes trash decisions then. When you have a defender that's leading the league in steals and deflections and all that, you got an elite one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Matt, sending a double team on Dyson when he clearly is. If Dyson's on the side of you, then he's still in front of you, basically, because with his long reach, he'll get the block. He got 7. They took away 2 steals, so he had 7 steals and 2 blocks. Like,
dang!
All right, Dyson Daniel, you said Dyson Daniel shut us out of the game in the first quarter, correct?
Not the game, the first quarter.
Hey man,
in the first quarter, yeah. Okay, I'll agree with you on that.
This not gonna be a Dyson hitting fist, man. Come on, man.
No. I just want to bring a point.
I know,
Dyson shot 7 for 17. Let me finish right quick, but
go ahead.
Let me finish right quick, but Dyson shot 7 for 17. That is not a good percentage. He had 18 points. I understand that. You know who only shot 1 shot better than him? K Cunningham. That layup, that running sky hook he hit over him. K Cunningham shot.
I took you off for a second.
K Cunningham shot 8 for 17. So he shot 1 more shot better than Dyson.
Is that like 49%, 48%?
No.
Here under 50%?
Isn't K?
Yes.
K shot what? 8 for
17? Ain't that a hair under 50%?
Yeah, and Dyson shot 1 off of that. When I look, I don't want to even go to what shot he made
I
over.
was just thinking to myself, I ain't gonna say Dyson played horribly offensively.
I'm not saying he played well.
Good game.
He didn't play horrible the whole game. The third quarter was good. I'm just saying.
In my opinion, bro. I'm gonna keep saying that because y'all see the game differently, whatever. In the first quarter, Dyson didn't play bad offensively. What the problem was, unfortunately, is Clint is out there with him. Dyson, when we was having this argument, well, somewhat half argument because you swear Dyson doesn't pass or can't pass. Dyson actually makes solid passes when he get into the paint. He makes nice passes. He make nice passes even in traffic when y'all claim that, spacing not there. He make nice, good bounce passes and set the bigs up. But I'm sorry, them niggas blow bunnies. Clint sitting there blowing little hooks left and right and stuff like that. The Dyson slick could have came out the first quarter like 4 assists, bro. Like, I'm sitting here watching him do the stuff, and then Clint miss it. I'm just like, but you got to live with it to an extent. What compounds it and makes it so hard because, Matt, that's your only thought process is that, we just got to keep scoring. We got to score. Hey, that defense was horrible. And then close out the half. We talked about it. The close out the half, bro. That was another example of bad defense when they sat there and let Beasley get a 3. Why in the world? I don't know if it's the coaching or the player's decision. A screen happens, but you see Dyson, a good defender regardless, bro. They not trying to really switch, bro. Really, they trying to stay home. He know that's assignment. I got the better guy. Roddy, you ain't no defender. Nigga, you know you not. Queen, you know that. So why are y'all switching? You feel me? Dyson trying to be home. Roddy, you should have got your back to your original assignment, not staying on Cade. And next thing you know, Dyson trying to run out late on Beasley splash 3 going into the half. That's a simple example of like, bro, that's just dumb, bad basketball, bro. Dumb, bad defense.
Bad defensive IQ, man.
How many shots did 5 people miss in the first quarter between the two?
Man, don't talk to me about no missed shots, man. I'm talking about defense, bro.
Yeah.
Because it correlates the defense. If you're gonna miss, you can't miss that many close-in shots within 5
but that's what I'm saying. We got a different mentality, bro. But Matt, we have a different mentality, and obviously Quinn don't have that mentality because my mentality as a coach and a player is this: stop the other team because we're going to score either by accident or something. We're going to score. When I'm a player, I think I'm that good to we're like, bro, I don't care. Let's just stop them. I'm going to score. I'm going to score at some point. Let's just keep stopping them. If I'm coaching my team, I'm telling them, keep getting stops, keep playing defense. We're going to score. We're going to score. I'm gonna get us buckets, and we're going to score.
I'm asking you about
change, bro.
Mike,
the
I'm asking you about missing. I'm asking you about missing shots within 5 feet.
Bro,
Okay, so hold on. But Matt, you're missing the fact of why Dyson had to take those shots. Dyson had to take those shots because Zach was in foul trouble. He was out the game.
Yeah.
It's not just Dyson, it's Capella too. When you miss that many shots,
Zach was in foul trouble. Who else are going to take the shots? It's not going to be Trey, it's not going to be JJ. Zach's in foul trouble. He's out the game. Someone's got to take him.
JJ should have took it was several times that JJ got put on the smaller man, and instead of demanding the ball, he put his hand up for 2 seconds and then ran to the other side and got on the perimeter.
And JJ got
to reset the offense. I saw that about 3 times in the first half when he got matched up on Beasley on the pick and roll, and he did not be like, "Give me the ball, bro." He didn't do it. So I'm just like,
maybe Quinn don't want you to say that along. I mean,
bro, when they started talking trash though, but
no, they don't. I mean, I know Matt said they're supposed to move every
we don't seek out the mission.
I will give Larry Nance that he did turn up and tell them shut up.
Bro,
I'm gonna say he took the player. He took the player out.
Y'all don't see that. Like that's I rock with Larry Nance just for that, man. Because when it got to that point and them boys started to chirping and they doing man, Larry Nance stepped up. He stepped up at that moment in time. He made every single bucket. He got the ball, dunked on them boys' head. Because you saw me in the chat even before he did that. I was like, oh man, I want to play like this when you box the hell out of somebody or something, bro. Like you get extra physical right
now. But we have to acknowledge that Larry Nance is not a good rebounder.
It don't,
bro.
Yeah, that's true.
It don't even matter.
Right,
I mean, it's true, but I mean,
even with that though. Our best rebounder has literally basically been JJ, and they probably mixed in some Zach. We've been doing your team rebounding all year, so I don't want to hear no trying to rebound or play somebody for rebounding when we really ain't been getting good rebounding from our bigs as a total.
Yeah.
So don't do that. It ain't like Clint been rebounding like old Clint. He hasn't.
Well, he got 11 this game.
Double O never been a rebounder.
12, no, excuse me.
I think y'all can agree that we lost.
So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You're gonna have to live with what you got. Larry Nance sitting there doing something for you right now. You know what I'm saying? At least until he show you a couple possessions of not doing anything, then you pull him out. But until that happens,
he had one rebound.
We can all agree that we lost because of Quinn Snyder.
100%.
Point blank.
100%.
Whoa.
Point blank. 100%. 100%.
Took out the hot hand. Rotation was trash.
Rotation.
Defense
still keep defender 3.
Defensive scheme, Matt. You said yourself he over here doing this, so you said this means trap.
You pissed he was strapping Cade.
My thing is there has to be a disconnect between what y'all the fans saying and what the coaching staff think, because if he thought he had an elite defender, he would have left him one-on-one, but he didn't.
Man, come on.
No,
man.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I
Come on.
Something is off. Something's off.
Man,
I gotta say one thing.
Let me say what's off is the scheme. Always been off, and what he want them to do is off. It's simple as that. I've been saying this stuff since last year. It's the same thing of last year. We still doing the same thing we did
I
last
gotta
year.
say one thing. I gotta say
how can our players have good defensive IQ if I hit coach?
No, hold on.
Go ahead,
I
Mark.
say one thing.
My bad, more.
You can't say that your player's not elite when you literally match the minutes of the best player on the other team.
If he didn't stop him, what difference does it make?
Listen.
That doesn't automatically make you elite.
When Cade goes out, he goes out.
What does that matter if you don't stop him?
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Man, he focused on Dyson. That's all it is. Y'all ain't figured it out yet.
We wouldn't even be up 1 point.
Dyson used to be on the best player. He's never been elite. Being on the best player does not make you automatically elite.
You keep mixing things. I said he played well in the second half. However, we can also acknowledge he gave up points to K in the clutch. Both things can be true.
I'm not arguing that.
Oh my God.
I'm not arguing that.
So is this Men in Black where they waved the wand in front of you?
No,
The last play never happened?
you said.
Hey, Matt, take Hey, more. You know, they paid for this question, man. So Matt, answer the question.
Yeah. Shout out to the super chat, man. Somebody give him a sound. I'll give him a sounder.
It's a paid question, man.
I'm gonna give him a sounder.
I mean, look.
Appreciate that super chat, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I said he should have kept Larry Nance in the game. I said that.
No.
That with 5 minutes.
Explain the rotations.
Yeah.
Explain the rotations.
That's
Not
what
just
I'm
one
doing.
player.
He should have kept Larry Nance in at the end. I acknowledge that with 5 minutes. Ask Mike. I said it in the chat with like 5 minutes left.
They didn't what he asked.
That is what he asked about the rotations.
Not one play or reason at the end. The
No,
rotation.
I didn't say that. I said he should have kept Larry Nance in with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
I agree with that.
Other 40 minutes.
The 3 point. I mean, I don't have a problem with Garrison Matthews playing. I'm trying to think of the game. Like what rotations outside of Nance finishing?
Roddy.
The trade David Roddy Garrison Matthews lineup is stupid.
God.
But who you gonna play? You don't have anybody.
Hey man, move on, man. Move on, Mike.
What? Who would you rather me play? Besides,
It's a paid question. That's why they were asking. It's a paid question.
Yeah, probably play Larry Nance at a position besides center. Try it sometime.
So you gonna put him out there?
They had David Roddy in as power forward, Matt.
Back up four.
Bro,
Matt,
you
David
can't
Roddy
have
in for
Trey,
power forward.
Garrison, and David Roddy. Why not put Keaton in for Trey?
Did you see
that solves the problem, and then have JJ in the lineup as well.
Did you see the Keaton minutes? The Keaton minutes were awful.
Listen, man, Quinn Snyder needs.
I just know he can't have Trey, JJ, and back off the floor all at once.
I think that he can. If Quinn was smarter at least or whatever, I would have tried in some game already, man. You gotta try and steal a few minutes for Mo. Because
even with the team.
I thought they called him up a few games ago.
He was up here. He was on tonight. He was on the bench tonight.
He was. I thought I saw a report they called him up like a game or two after they did Keaton. Now, I don't know why.
Also, the minutes were also trash because you got a back-to-back tomorrow. You got to play tomorrow.
No.
Yeah,
Trey playing all the fourth quarter.
Darrien, weren't we like -16 without Trey on the court or something like
man,
that?
that don't mean that, Matt.
Trey
plus
ball
might
tonight,
don't mean
man. I'm
that.
not really mad about Trey playing too much or whatever. I mean, Trey played well overall, man.
Keaton Wallace played awful.
Keaton Wallace played 7 minutes. He didn't have enough time to be awful.
That's why he only played 7 minutes.
Who played
but
awful?
at the same time,
Y'all had 18 points in the first
Keaton
half.
Wallace, yeah.
I'm not
Ended up with 35.
And he's a
He didn't have a horrible game.
Any coach that got their starting five out with 2 minutes left in the game, when you up by 20, need to be fired.
Keaton Wallace is giving us way more than I ever expected.
Yeah.
All the games.
Man's on a two-way contract and playing.
Hey, I'll take Keaton Wallace over Trent Forrest's ass any day of the week.
I like him.
Man, Trent ain't even here, man. Let him
Hey, would you guys take Keaton Wallace over Kobe Buffkin right now?
He's making it hard for my boy Vic though, but Vic 6'7", so that's what Vic got going towards him. But Keaton more aggressive than Vic. But Vic,
when Vic comes back, Vic's taking David Roddy's sorry ass a minute.
Yeah,
that's Roddy 6'4" and fat, bro. Like, yeah, he can't be playing, man.
Like watching, I swear, watching David Roddy dribble is hurting.
Zach got to stay out of foul trouble.
Man can't dribble for anything.
Zach got to stay out of foul trouble, man. But I feel like, I don't know, the rest kind of lame on some of the stuff, man. But, it's just him being, slim. He just
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, where was I? Was I in the soundproof booth waiting a question or something?
Yeah,
is this a game show now?
You got to ask Mike.
Is this a game show? Got that doggone foot. Foot.
I ain't the only one with no controllers.
That doggone foot. He put me in the penalty booth.
I was only messing with Matt earlier, man. That joke was funny.
That doggone foot put me in the penalty booth. I'm up y'all hollering and cussing. And I said, wait a minute, I ain't even on TV.
Say nobody. You ain't on TV.
I think y'all
But
man,
but look,
Dyson's defense is amazing though, Matt. Man, I don't know why you
amazing. That's why I don't.
he don't
That's
like
why I don't like all
Dyson.
these.
The man's averaging.
Matt,
He's
bro,
leading.
bro,
He's like
Matt,
top
you
five
might
in
just
steals, man.
Hey, Matt. Hold on, guys. Normally, Matt come on here quoting the opposing team's commentators, right? Notice he's not pulling a quote from the opposing
Yeah, because they
broadcast.
said Dyson was great.
Because they talked highly of Dyson's defense, and they said that if they're like, if I can vote right now, Dyson has my vote to be all NBA defense.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you
gonna make all NBA?
I need to ask a question. I need to ask a question. As they say, I need to ask a framing question. I need to ask a framing question.
What's up?
What is most important in basketball in 2024? Scoring or defense?
I'm saying scoring. But you
I don't know,
Hang on, John.
What is defense? We score 120 points a game no matter who's on the priority.
But if that's all you can do is just score, then I mean,
it's
like,
always
been a lead defender and you give up.
It's always been defense.
You give up.
So how? Wait a minute.
Look,
the two don't go together.
John, I gotta do something. I just want to say one thing, and I had to kick more. I'm gonna let you back up, and I'm gonna go more. I'm sorry. Okay.
Go.
I ain't. I'm just saying he played great defense tonight, but if one of your starters is only gonna be 2 of 7 from the field, not hit a 3 with 3 turnovers, then he shouldn't be starting. You know what I'm saying? 7 points from a starter?
Who that? Zach? Right?
That's for Matt. That's just for Matt.
You said that
I'm
was
gonna let you back up
acceptable.
more. I'm out. That's all.
You said that
you mean that's Zach?
That's what he was saying
Zach's
about
line.
You said that's why I hate. See, man, I said this junk in the chat before, bro. That's why I hate the fact that Matt likes Zach, and then you be hating on Dyson. So that's why. That's why the fan base
said that was acceptable, Leon. You said that was acceptable. You said 7 points is acceptable.
At you, bro. I'm not gonna let him do this to Zach, man.
Like
I'm not gonna be
that can be true, but so are you saying that it was acceptable? I'm asking
no,
you. Are you
bad.
saying that?
No, he played bad.
Hey, yeah, David Roddy should have started.
No, I'm not saying starter.
He's a rookie. He's 19 years old.
Nah, he's just trolling that. Now I got to go. I got to go back to my question. I got to go back to my question. And the reason I got to go back to my question, you guys are saying that defense is more important than scoring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, hold on. Now, I got another question since you said that. Why do they have that? Well, if that's the case, why do they have that great big rock hanging over the middle of the doggone court, black on all 4 sides, and the stat that big rock has in it with more lights than any other stat on that big rock is the score.
But they also have rebounds, steals, and assists on that scoreboard too. Being fair,
I said the thing with the most lights in it, the biggest display on that big rock hanging over the basketball court.
You're allowed to stop people from putting display from the lights court.
You lost it.
And I really don't believe that you all even said that. I really don't believe that you all said that.
John,
it has always been the score. Now, I know that you have to play defense. You got to play defense, gentlemen. You got to play defense. But after you play defense on that end of the flow, you got to bring it back and score and cash whatever you did in. You got to cash it in. Whether
John,
it's at
how
the
much do
free
you
throw
want us to
line.
score?
Hold on. Whether it's at the free throw line, whether it's a 2-point, wherever it is, or the 3-point now, you got to score.
What do the
Okay.
Hawks rank in
Now
offense?
you cannot defend your way to a victory without scoring. I'm sorry.
Hold on, John.
I'm
sorry.
Let me address this.
Some people will say it's hard to play defense now because how can you play? Because if you can play defense without fouling, like Dyson Daniels can sometimes, that leads to. Let me make my point, Matt. If Dyson can get you easy offensive, transition buckets, everybody can make a layup.
But
No,
can
we
everybody
can't.
defend?
No. Now you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that these Hawks, we can't do nothing
John.
consistent.
Marion.
Go ahead,
John.
Marion.
Yeah, let me go real quick. John, let me ask you something.
Go ahead, Mary.
Okay, go ahead, Marion. Hey,
these
Marion, me and you, we got to get with it on what we were talking about on Facebook too.
Okay, what do these players have in common, John? Alex English, Fat Lever, Michael Adams.
They
Who do they
old.
play for?
They retired.
Oh, and now Mike,
Denver.
Mike, you could have stopped that if you tried.
They play for the Denver Nuggets.
Who they play for?
Denver Nuggets.
Denver, they played for Doug Moe. They played for Doug Moe.
And what were they known for?
They were defensive team.
No, they was not.
No, they were not. They were shooting
Alex
team.
English, Mitchell, and Ness go hard.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I forgot. Doug Moe. Those jokers lit it up. They would get you up there in Denver and run you to death.
Thanks, Carlos. My bad, y'all.
You can't be all offense. You got to have a balance.
But see, wait a minute. Now, Marion, this is the thing about that balance. Where do you balance it? Where in the game do you balance it? You got to play both. But where there is no distinct point in the game where you can say, well, I'm going to stop doing this and start doing that. Or I'm going to stop doing this and start doing that. What happens is at the end of the game, you take a look back at what you did and you see whether you've achieved that balance. It is not something that you can script and do.
Well, so are you taking a look back at this game and saying that we needed more offense?
But
yeah, we did tonight.
John, you allowed 40 points in the first quarter. How?
And how many points did we score in the first quarter?
26. But you can't give up.
And that was enough.
We gave them more offense in 3 straight quarters. What do you mean?
We gave up.
Was that enough? And to the team's credit, we came back because they got cold.
You wouldn't have had to come back if you didn't give up 40 points in the first quarter.
Which means
you gave up 40 points there because you couldn't make a layup.
You gave up 40 points because your defensive rotation sucks. No, because your coach's defensive rotation sucks.
No,
to John's point, if you lose the game, you always need more offense. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's not true.
That's why I be trying to.
Yes, you lost. You didn't score enough points. Yes, it is true.
Or you gave up too many points.
I have a question.
And you didn't score enough to win. So you needed more offense.
Because guess what? Every time they scored, who got the ball?
If we give them, listen.
Every time they scored, who got the ball?
Listen.
Man, this ain't 21.
We scored more.
That's what I'm saying, Johnny. What are you saying? What's the way you
scored more in the second, third, and fourth quarter than the other team and still lost. We lost because we didn't play defense.
We lost.
That's what I'm saying. It comes down to defense, not offense. We scored more offense.
No, hey. When they were scoring those 40 points in the first quarter, every time they scored a basket, who got the ball? Every time they scored. Okay. So guess what? You go down there
in the first quarter.
You go down there and you clunk a 3-pointer, make a long rebound. They get it easy. 2 points, 3 points down there.
That's what I'm trying to tell
you. Get the ball. You come back. You do the same thing. You gave them extra possessions because you missed.
No, guess what they were doing, John? They were playing defense.
That's what they were doing. Rebounds.
John, they were getting their own rebounds. They were getting
their own offensive rebounds.
That too. And see, this is why I was complaining about that stat that everybody was propping up last year about Clint Capella leading the league in offensive rebound. You know why he was? We can't shoot. Where do you get an offensive rebound from? Not the opposition. You get an offensive rebound because your team can't shoot.
If you can't stop a team from scoring, you're not going to win a game. I'm
These
sorry.
the type of
What are you
questions-
talking
Oh
about?
no, that's not true. That's not true.
Show me the championship teams. Show me the championship teams that rank first in offense and last in defense.
That's not
There's no
true.
championship team that was ranked.
We're ranked high on offense, right?
Show me the championship team that was ranked first in offense and last in defense.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Why does the spread have to be first in offense and last in defense?
Because you're
Can it
in
be?
his defense. You said you don't
I have not said, and I keep trying to drag you back to this. I have not said that defense is not important. I have not said that.
As important as offense.
I agree.
It is not. I
disagree with that because
the thing is, I don't care how good a defense you play. If you don't score, you don't win.
What are the Hawks ranked in offense? Somebody.
It's just that simple.
Since Trey Young's been here, what are the Hawks been ranked in offense?
Larry, what were you asking Larry? What were you asking Larry?
I got it right here.
I got it right here.
Ranked in
Larry,
offense.
I got it right
Go
here.
ahead, Mike.
I got it right here, guys. This should end it all, right? John,
no.
How did tonight's game end with a what
block?
All right, hold on. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there.
No, I know how the game ended, Mike. I know how the game ended, Mike. But if we hadn't had to dig our way out of a 20-point hole,
I'm trying to keep
using all of our energy, and to your point, giving up 40 points in the fourth quarter, which placed us in that hole.
Can you answer the question?
And not matching that, then you could have won the game.
John, can you answer the question?
John, listen,
I already did.
I already did. Finish what I was saying though. Okay, the last play ended on a defensive play that blocked and kept us from scoring, because if it was not about any defense and they don't play any defense, we literally win the game and they let us score. Okay, so let me finish talking though. Let me finish talking though.
He's saying what's more important.
Why defense is important, and Matt, you will like this, because literally the previous play we needed defense for us in that situation to get the stop that we didn't get and allow them to score. And then they got the defensive stop to win the game. So I'm not going to sit here and like really further entertain just dismissing defense when especially
hold up. I'm not dismissing defense. Hold on. See, you all keep saying that because I say that offense is more important than defense, that I am dismissing defense. I have never said that. I have never intimated that. I have never implied that. I have never, whatever descriptive term you want to stick in there, said that. I have said that offense is the most important thing. The scoreboard. That's all we wanted. That's scoreboard. Now, hold on. Our problem has been on this team. Our problem has been on this team that we have been vertically challenged, defensively challenged on this team. Our offense has been traditionally coming from one spot, the point guard spot, the wrong spot that offense is supposed to come from. Point guards are supposed to be facilitators. All right. Now, back to Mike's analogy as to how we lost the game.
How do you win basketball game?
Back to Mike's analogy about how we lost the game. Yes, a defensive play stopped the game, won the game. Mm-hmm. Do I have confidence that if it didn't, that the man would have made the shot? No, I don't. Because I know I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". I dunk from a standing start 10, 15, 20 times in a row. Great. I can get it two hands in there with authority.
Used to.
I've got a 6'8". I've got a 6'8" supposed center that couldn't jump a dog's bones.
What?
weak as hell.
So you telling me if Cade don't block him,
Please.
Double O wouldn't have dunked that? That
Please,
I
let me
don't
say
know.
something.
See, I doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. And see, he got more hand than ball, and he just collapsed. The man just damn collapsed.
The hand is a part of the ball.
He just collapsed. Hey, Mark, it depends on who's playing. It depends on who's playing. Because if the roles had been reversed, we'd have got a foul call. Go ahead, Larry.
I'm about to disprove everybody that thinks that offense is more important than defense. Correct. I'm gonna list off the last 20 champions, what they were offensively and defensively. All right, there is no team less than 20th in defense that ever won a championship in the last 20 years. But we've had teams all the way down to the Pistons, who was 18th in the league in offense.
Yep. 18 is higher than 20.
You have out of 20-year sample,
18th on
you
offense.
have to be great. You have to be top 10 to top 12 on defense. But you can range all the way from top 5 to all the way to 18th in the league on offense.
How many times, Larry?
Matter. All right, look, let's go. Hold on.
No, just tell me how many teams outside the top 10 in offense. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, listen,
all right.
man.
Top teams out of top 5 of offense. Out of top 5 of
How many
offense.
teams outside the top 10 in offense? How many?
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's more than 5. But
7.
I mean, I already
7.
said you need both.
And out of defense, out of the top, most of these teams that win the championship, no less than mostly it's 7. Like the only team that won the championship that was grossly the only team that was grossly defense, like the 02 Lakers, was second in offense and 21 on defense. That's the only team that has won the championship.
Hey, hold on for a minute. Hold on real quick.
That's having 2 Hall of Fame offensive players.
Hey, who? I hear television.
I'll let Muris, I think, trying to say something.
Larry,
Muris, go ahead.
Yeah, Larry, I'm about to point out to you real quick. If offense was so important, then the AI Denver Nuggets would have won the championship, but they didn't. The D'Antoni's Suns would have won a championship, but they didn't. The Rockets would have won a championship, but they didn't.
Injury.
Like, you can say whatever you want. You have to be able to play defense. The Denver Nuggets had Kenyon Martin and Marcus Camby in their prime, and they still couldn't win a championship. So even with those 2 great defenders on your team, they couldn't make any stops. You have to be defensive in order to win a game. Look at the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors won in 2010. They could outscore people, but they also locked down people when they had to. You have to play great defense unequivocally.
Hold on, so I think y'all being extreme. Y'all being extreme. I think John's point is I don't know his percentage of which is more important, but by the nature of the game, offense is more important. If both teams play perfect defense, the game ends at 0-0 or goes forever and ever and ever and ever and never stops.
But Pharaoh, we have a top 5 offense.
Hold on, let me finish. Until one person scores, which is offense, the game can't end. That's his point. I don't think he's saying one is drastically, well, maybe he is. One isn't drastically better or worse than the other. You need both, but offense, by the nature of the game, is more important.
Pharaoh, can I just say one thing?
You can't defend your way to the win. You have to score to the win.
But
Pharaoh, real quick. We're ranked 27th defense right now.
I'm talking about one game. You can't win a game by stopping someone else. You can only win the game by scoring against someone else.
Can you lose the game?
Look.
How do
By the literal definition, you're right, because you have to score the ball. But the mentality is that literally, I've seen it, especially at younger stages. It happens like a lot, bro. Defense,
of course it is.
Score. Defense,
they can't score.
No, John. Listen to me. It's not about that.
Okay, all right.
Can I make
what
it
it
simple
is
for you?
like say
We
for
don't end this
example, like y'all
argument.
complain about when they're playing against the Hawks. Like you see it in the NBA level. We ain't got no ball handlers. That's why they trap Trae Young. I'm saying at younger levels, a lot of times it's even more that case. It's only one ball handler, and you go full court press out the gate trap, and that defense is scoring left and right, basically. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not because I got to steal, you get a point. But these steals and all that stuff, it's fast break buckets all day. So I'm like, okay, I hear what you're saying, Pharaoh. Yes, but what we're just saying, though, is that if anything, like I said, I'm not saying either one's more important than the other. You need both. Any championship team, any good team is typically good because they are usually good at both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if they're bad, quote unquote, offensively, supposedly they probably got a player or two who is pretty good offensively, where you know what I'm saying, it's just really they a half court slow team and gonna grind it out on you. So therefore they quote unquote probably bad. But anyway, that's just what I gotta say.
All right, let me get in real quick. This is real quick.
I'm gonna get out.
Let me get in real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Second quarter, we scored 30, they scored 26. Third quarter, we scored 32, they scored 29. Fourth quarter, we scored 36, they scored 27. Gentlemen, we lost this game by 1 point.
Yep.
A 1 point loss, we can blame on anything. We missed like 7 free throws. A 1 point game, we can blame on anything. That was bad calls by the ref. A 1 point game, we can blame on anything. It's no need in us just looking at one, but mostly we can blame the coach. I'm stop right there. We can blame the coach.
100%.
Because he took out the hot hand. We had 36 to 27.
Not just the hot hand. Hold up now. It wasn't just that he took out the hot hand. Look at the team when we started the game. The commentator even mentioned it. We looked unprepared. We looked unmotivated. No one was shifting. No one was even putting in any effort on the defensive side. It was 100% on Quinn Snyder. The team was not prepared to play the game. Unequivocally, they were not ready to play tonight's game. They were unmotivated and they were not ready to play. That's why they got blown off the court in the first quarter.
We got back in it though. Over 3 quarters, we outscored them. We held them below 30 points over 3 quarters. We held them below 30 points. So the defense was there. The offense was there. But this was just a 1 point loss.
No,
yeah, Marion, but you can't give up a 40-point quarter. That's all I'm saying. You can't give up 40 points in a quarter.
Oh, I agree.
We adjusted as the game went on, but we started off the game horribly.
Well, Quinn started doubling for no reason.
I don't want to hear Foot. I got to go. I'm going after Foot.
Real quick, fella, man.
Go ahead,
I mean, it's
I'm gonna go down. Hold on now, John. You gotta wait now. Think somebody else has
this.
Oh, nobody else said nothing.
I'll go next.
Hey, Mike. I'm next up.
Next. Matt, see, man, you tight get your next Debo at the court.
Look, check it out. Hey, man, for yourself. But it's like this.
Hold on, wait.
We keep going back and forth with this defense, offense. Let me tell you like it is. What do teams do to trade towards the end of games?
Huh?
What do teams do to trade towards the end of games?
Trapping.
Okay. All right.
They do that all game.
What do most? No, but what do coaches do? Mike probably be able to answer this. What do coaches do in the end of towards the end of a tight game? What do the coach say? Get what? Stops.
I mean, you get stop. One stop, one deep. I mean, I know. Yeah, I yell that all the time. All we need is one deep. Yeah,
one stop. One stop. Man, the game is predicated off defense. The problem today is with this entertainment mess and all this other stuff, putting up threes and shoot shots. But at the end of the day, if you want to win the game, you have to lock down. So you got to stop them.
Yeah.
We don't have to score.
Hold on. Let me finish. If you stop them from scoring, let's say a game you up 1. You stop them from scoring. You don't give them a chance.
You scored right to be up 1 right.
Man, whatever. In a close game, you play the numbers. The numbers said play defense, right? You get the stops, right? Like I tell the kid, hey man, you got a hot shoot on. Guess what? You got a guy who controls the floor of the game. He go to the bathroom, you go with him. Boxing one, whatever. Follow him.
Not nowadays. We ain't doing that.
Simple as that, right? You
We ain't
keep the
doing
ball
that.
out of his hand because he can kill you from scoring and he can kill you from passing. See,
Okay, Foot. Now let Foot.
No. You had your time. It's my turn.
No, I gotta ask you this question though, Foot. I gotta ask you this question though. Now, once you stop them and you get the ball back, well, what you gonna do with it?
Take my
defense.
time.
Apparently,
And take your time and do what, Foot?
Say what?
Take your time and do what? You just gonna run out the 24-second clock?
I'm gonna try. Or I use the offensive defense. See, you can get that this.
You get away from him.
You didn't get that this. Mike, you got me though. You use offense for the defense. You know how it's done?
It depends.
Okay, explain it to me, Foot.
It depends on the situation, man. You gotta give a situation on the rundown.
Okay, we use Foot situation. We'll use Foot situation. You up one.
We use the Foot situation on top of tonight. Our guy didn't get it, but we say, one stop. We just need one stop. We needed that one stop. So if we got that one stop, Dyson or whatever, that situation, Dyson get that stop on K, we ain't trying to score. You making them foulers, you wasting, you just dribbling the clock out. So I'm saying it depends on the situation overall, what you're trying to do. And point everything. It depends on the situation, which is gonna vary, like I said, from game to game, bro.
So use your offense
in that situation I just gave you. I'm not trying to score after I get that defense.
That's a perfect example.
It's done.
If you're up. If you up.
And the time though, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get
if you're up.
I'm saying though, it can be like say 45, 50 seconds left or something. It could be a minute left. I'm still yelling one stop, 1D, even if it is tied up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the mentality. Everything, it's just like we just need 1D or whatever, and like we can go ahead and win.
Agreed.
But you still got to score because there's more time left. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's depending on the situation.
Yeah,
but that's what goes back to like the basic, simple definition of basketball, which what Pharaoh was going to. Yeah, you have to score. We get that.
Yeah, it's why Milwaukee's so horrible right now.
That is more than I'm saying.
Milwaukee horrible because they can't play any defense.
Because they gave up Drew Holiday for Dame Lillard.
They also don't score enough points to win games.
Call Dame Lillard out.
Real quick, Max will next, then John.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt. You right?
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
This is my thing. I'm sorry, Marion, Darrien, and Pharaoh. If I got a heart surgeon, right? He's great bedside manner, right? He's amazing with bedside manner, right? Nice guy. He can
come on, man. Come on, get to the point.
He can cut you open, right? Just right. But all his patients die on the table. He's not an elite heart surgeon. Okay. Dyson Daniels.
Shut the fuck up.
Dyson Daniels. Every
Matt,
time.
Matt. Let
him go. I got it. Let him go.
Let him cook. Let the man cook. He made a point. Matt made a point.
Walk with me. Walk with me.
Yeah, let him talk.
He made a point.
Walk faster though, Matt. Go ahead.
I know.
Every time we need that elite defender to get that one defensive stop to turn it back over to our offense, we don't get it. We didn't get it tonight.
Cause Trey lazy.
No, hold
on. We can go another way with this. We can go another way with it. You can call Trey. You can call Trey that elite heart surgeon because most times when I need a point at the end of the game, I don't get it.
Stop deflecting, Darrien. That Trey was in the corner.
Darrien got a point too.
It was Dyson.
I got points all over the place.
It was Dyson.
No, let's be real. Let's be real.
Hold on, Darrien. 1v1, straight up, no help. He let him go where everybody knew he was going, which was left. Okay, that's one.
Hey, so your point guard had the ball in his hand at the end of the game. What happened?
Hold on, Darrien. That was to the group.
Matt, hold on. Hey, Matt, I agree with you that Dyson, since you let me know, because like I said, I am ready. But yeah, you got to deal where if it's one stop, 1D person left-handed or whatnot, understanding the situation. You want to make him shoot, but you don't want to give up his But I was going to say that
left-handed skyhook.
Yeah, he did though, but at the same time, it's his left hand, it's his dominant hand. So whether it's a sky hook or whatever, it's a better chance for him to make it with his left hand versus.
But you don't know.
By the way, Darrien,
Matt, I'm just saying, don't sleep on Cade moves. Matt, I just want you to not sleep on Cade's move though. Him getting the ball and going quick. I'm saying
quick. You did go quick.
Okay. Because no one wants to answer this question though. So take Dyson out. Take Dyson out the game. Where are we at?
Hold on, Darrien.
Dyson was there. I'm just saying.
We lose by 30.
Take Dyson out the game, Matt. Where are we at?
I'll answer that. I just want you to know, Darrien. When you say
did a good
Darrien,
move, bro.
You say
he did a good jab right and left.
You say often, Darrien, that we have always been a top 10 offense with Trey, right?
Yes.
No, that's what you said.
Why to me that's flawed? Why to me that's flawed is we've always had either a shooting around Trey or multiple shooters around Trey. If we didn't have it specifically with Kevin Huerter at the shooting guard position, we had it around the team with
still have
Logie and Gallo. We had multiple shooters. We've never had an offensive player next to Trey.
Either way, you can call Dyson. You can call Dyson a bad offensive player. We're top 5 in offense right now. I don't want to hear it.
Hold on, no. I don't. Here's the thing. If Trey is a superstar, what he need around him? Make the bucket. Simple as that. Y'all keep talking about all that. All that don't matter.
But Dyson is.
The way y'all stand on him and paper
he's not a prophet. He's not a prophet.
The way
but Dyson is, Matt. That's fair.
Why was Dyson third in scoring tonight?
Yeah, I disagree, man. In my opinion, man, good point guards, man. Great point guards, bro. They are, bro. Like you sit here cracking them jokes though, but great point guards are that, man.
Bro, they're not prophets,
bro. They are that, bro. Like, no,
hold on, I still want Matt to answer my question. Where are we at without Dyson?
We lose by 30.
Dyson put to the basket. He gave him the ball to shoot.
And I ain't trying to.
Matt, what's your hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Matt, what's your point? Finish.
My point is,
I know
you can't. I want to know from the panel, particularly Darrien, Marion, how is a guy elite? How is that heart surgeon elite if all his patients keep dying on the table?
Can you answer that same question for Trey?
Man, come on, man.
Stop deflecting. I need an answer.
Okay, so here's how I can answer that Dyson's elite. He leads the league in steals. He leads the league in deflections. What else you want the man to do? You want him to guard 2 people at one time?
Yeah, let me chime in real quick. Brad Rowland mentioned on his last podcast yesterday or 2 days ago that the number one defense in terms of efficiency in the NBA is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Number 2 defense in terms of efficiency is the Atlanta Hawks when Dyson Daniels is on the court. So how can you tell me Dyson Daniels isn't great?
Because every time I didn't say was I said elite.
No, he asked the question.
He is elite.
He's not elite.
All his statistical.
He's number 2 in the league.
Man, his
right here, Matt. Are all NBA? If you make the all NBA team, defensive team,
right now.
It depends how you make it. DeJounte made the all-NBA defensive team off the jumping passing lanes. It depends.
Man, stop doing that. Answer my question.
No, I don't. No. Just because you make all-NBA defense does not mean you're automatically a great 1v1 defender. Like Dyson is good at passing.
Okay, cool. So what makes Matt in your mind? What makes an elite defender?
Man, no, don't ask him that, man. Period. Because Matt just blind, bro.
Hey, Foot, I still got my spot, don't I?
Like, take out the steals and the deflections. I'm talking about 1v1.
I am, Matt. I am. Listen to me.
Oh, White Mike. What's going on, White Mike?
Listen to me, Matt. Listen to me. I'm listening to you. I'm taking out what you're saying, and I'm still disagreeing with you about the fact that, yes, Dyson is an extremely great one-on-one defender, bro, on the doggone ball. The thing about it, though, that y'all got to understand is as simple as this. I mean, it's the same way in other sports, too, whatever. People it's some stuff gonna happen sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
But overall, though, don't you understand how many times Cade touched the ball or they try and get him to touch the ball? You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's defending that.
It's an easy way to end it.
Double.
Hold on. Let me say it this way.
From him anyway.
Let me say it this way. There's no NBA player that can stop any NBA player all the time. Simple as that. You name me one.
John Boyd is right. Offense rules today.
Hold on. You name me one NBA player that can stop another NBA player all the time.
It depends on it levels to it now.
I know it.
Now you put Dyson. If Dyson
89 Rodman to stop
if Dyson was the key in and focus on a non-offensive star player, he would lock that junk up the whole time. That guy would not score or only mess around and get 2 points.
Matt, you made your point because John up next.
I just wanted the panel to answer. That's all. I just wanted to know.
And now one thing I got to say. Mike, Foot, everybody. There is, unless the player being defended is sorry as all get out, you can't stop everybody all the time. There's no way, because you have moves. If you got moves, if you have skill, if you can jump, if you can shoot a fadeaway jump shot, if you can, drive on somebody and just tear the backboard off, tear the rim off the backboard.
Hey, John, people get lucky too. That's why sometimes you got to just straight up block it or steal it because they get it off. The bull just still might go in. Bro. Anyway, go ahead.
So I got to say, in all fairness to Dyson Daniel, you can't get them all.
He can't get them all. He don't get any of them. What do you mean all?
But one thing that I'm going to say about the Hawks and their defense, we're going to play Boston Tuesday or Wednesday this week, right?
Tuesday.
Yes. I want you, everybody on the panel, to watch.
We play tomorrow.
I want everybody on the panel to watch how many shots, and not just against us, but against every team that they play. Man standing up there with his hands all up in front of Brown.
We know that's your favorite team, man.
They shoot it all over top of them. Whether your hands outstretched, whether you are jumping at them, whatever. Boston hits those shots. Same thing with Denver when they went on their championship run. You can play the best defense you can play without fouling somebody, and you can't stop.
Add something to that. At the end, the Boston team, the teams you mentioned, get to what else they do well.
They play defense.
They play great defense.
They play defense.
Top 3
they
team
play
in
defense.
You missed the easy shots they get. So don't just talk about threes.
Boston and won a championship until Drew Holiday got there.
Okay. I'm using that as an example. And that example is not the be all end all about the conversation that we were having. Okay. But at the end of the day, no matter how much defense you play, you stop them on this end, you got to cash your chip you got on this end down on that other end, putting that ball in the basket, or otherwise that defense that you play down there,
you're right. But a lot of that defense leads to eat the layups. You're right though.
Yeah, so and see that's what I'm talking about.
Creates offense.
Yes. And sometimes when they make the basket, that doesn't mean that you can't make one just because they're up the floor before you get there. You got to score. And that's why I say, since that big rock that's hanging over the court puts them numbers up there, home or away, Boston or LA,
like the
Philly or Denver, The person who has the most points at the end of the game wins the game because you have to score. You got to score. Because see, the Atlanta Hawks back in the 80s, we had one of the best defensive teams in the league with one darn star on it. One star. Poor old Dominique Wilkins. Poor old Dominique Wilkins had to come to work every night because he wasn't getting no help out of Doc Rivers. He wasn't getting no help out of what was the other one? He wasn't getting no help out of nobody.
Kevin Willis.
Tree Rollins wasn't getting no help out of nobody. Man worked himself to death. Okay, Cliff Livingston. You know, that's why. And see, the thing was, I was strictly a defensive player.
John Battle.
You can go down the line. Rubio Robinson, Ed Gray, Cadillac Anderson, all of these bums that came through here that had Dominique working like a Hebrew slave on Saturday that couldn't help the man do nothing. You know,
sound like tonight.
You know, so see, this is why I'm saying, hey, good that we can play defense. Good that we can play defense. What were you guys talking about after the last game when Risacher went off for 33 points? He has arrived. Not because of his defense, but because of his offense. 33 freaking points. And it was a good thing.
He played great. He had 3 steals and 2 blocks that game, too.
But what were you paying attention to more than anything else? It was the points.
Up until that point, everyone acknowledged that he was playing good defense. He was putting great effort on defensive side.
He played good defense, but it was the points. It was the points that people were paying attention to and saying that the man had arrived.
I don't understand y'all. Most of y'all's favorite players are two-way NBA players. What are we talking about?
That, John, the thing that's been most consistent for our rookie though is his defense overall.
Oh yeah, he's playing good defense.
Lead the team in blocks, bro. Which is, I say, I don't know if it's good or bad.
And you know what? Now this is the thing. This is the thing. I told y'all last year that our defense
I like that, Mike.
With size.
I don't like that.
I told you our defense was going to come with size.
Like, come on, man.
We have size though.
That's my point. Versus last year, you didn't have any size last year. You didn't have no size.
Hold on.
He's added a lot of
Dyson added size.
Are we better defensively?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You added size
last year, yeah.
But John, I'm saying we're not better defensively.
Which means, what does that mean, Matt?
The eye test tells me.
You know DeAndre Hunter's out, Bogey's out, Kobe's out. Stop playing. This out. What are you talking about?
No, hold on, wait. Matt said we're not better defensively, which means it comes down to the coach.
Well. I think it's both because the coach has been making some dumb substitutions.
It's not just the substitutions; it's his scheme. We are last on defending 3-pointers. That's an adjustment issue.
100%.
Well,
that's an adjustment issue. That's not a player.
Hey, Mark. I'm gonna say this. We still will be bunched up in the middle of the doggone floor with people all around the perimeter. And next thing you know, and we're ball watching. We sitting up there ball watching instead of seeing where our man is and going to where the man is.
I know one player that's not ball watching.
Yeah, I know two. That's not ball watching.
You know, that means you still got 3 that are.
The one that's leading the league in deflection and causing havoc.
Dyson and Zach.
Well, you got 3 other ones that are.
Everybody else do.
Dyson and Zach.
Because see, man, I saw it tonight. They were clumped up in the middle in the paint, and I had people. I had Jupiter over here. I had Venus over here. I had Mercury, Neptune, and Pluto over there, and nobody was there.
Guys,
all the rest of the moons were right there in the darn paint.
That's a Quinn Snyder issue.
When you go back and look at the game,
it's a player issue too.
No,
it's a player issue.
It's not.
No, man.
It's a player issue too. Wait a minute, Mark. Why would you have 4 people in the paint trying to get a rebound?
Hey, man.
when everybody else is out there shooting.
Ask Quinn
You
Snyder.
don't have a predominant.
No, you ask them players.
Same thing we talked about. The same thing we talked about. I said last year. Why we keep discussing? We know what it is. That's what it is.
Anyway,
Why
you
y'all
guys
keep discussing the same thing that happened now?
You know what?
It's the same thing.
Because Foot, didn't we doubt the IQ of these players last year? Because you said you brought in a savant. You brought in a savant as a coach, but he's coaching people that don't have the IQ of a.
No,
of a
I didn't say
temperature.
I didn't say that. That was Devon.
That is.
Well, that's me.
No,
Matt said
I had no
that.
idea.
Oh, Matt said that.
Yeah, Matt said that.
But
We
yeah,
go with it.
they said he had an IQ about 130 something or whatever when he wasn't
60.
smoking.
Don't know how to lead a hot hand in though.
That too, Marion.
Rebound, Marion.
And Marion, what you said? The hot hand, not hot defensive hand.
That's
not hot defensive hand. Hot
I
shooting
just
hand.
don't understand.
Hold on. Well, real quick.
My
Give
bad,
Larry
bro.
Nance some credit because Clint and Onyeka were getting killed on those damn pick and rolls. When Larry Nance came in,
you're
that's
right.
stop.
Darrien, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And see, that's why I said Double O shouldn't even, he nor Clint should see the floor. They need to trade both of them for a bag of boiling rice or something.
Which is
They don't need to be on the basketball court no more.
Akamu played well. Akamu played well overall.
Hey man, why we keep talking about that junk? Because again, when y'all gonna realize, once again, it is what it is. Y'all complained about the same thing you complained about last year. Like it's gonna change immediately. Just sit back, enjoy the rest of the season, see what happens in the offseason.
We're not enjoying the season, Foot.
Hey, Foot.
You're not.
We're getting hit.
No, we not. No, I
you
can't.
mean enjoy the rest of the season?
Okay, let me go ahead. Larry.
Yeah, hey, you mean suffer through the rest of the season? Cause hey, we in the first part of it. We ain't even made it a quarter of the season.
We'll be good by game 20. We'll be good by game 20.
Hold on, Larry got a question. Go ahead, Larry.
As an offensive coach, why are we not running plays for Zachary Risacher? For him to have a total of 7 points for offensive genius, it's criminal. Can you explain that?
I need an apology from that other game, man, when everybody was tripping and he went like 1 for 8. And I was trying to get folks to think about the fact that he only got 8 shots.
And he don't get any plays run for him, man.
Larry, to answer your question,
let me say right here.
Hold
on. He asked Matt.
Okay, go ahead.
To answer your question, Larry, at last game, I want to make sure I got to be precise with y'all. I want to say it was after last game. Some reporter asked Quinn about running plays for Dyson and as far the whole team. He said, we don't have a team to run plays for. Guys just got to move the ball and pass and get it, cut and move and get the ball. We don't have
he gotta go.
We don't have guys.
Hold on, man. I actually remember that quote.
Timeout,
but that don't make any sense if you're trying to get somebody involved in the game.
All y'all give me apologies, man. When I used to
apologize, we apologize.
I used to talk about these plays and crap. I told y'all that
kid get 33 points and he only got 7
shots.
Totally
different from what you're talking about, Mike. But what'd you say?
Man, how can you be an offensive savant? Man, that kid just scored 33 points and he only got 7 points. Run a play for him.
I mean,
can I answer Larry real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't even have to run a damn play. You find him and run the ball through him.
Yeah, that's
see, that's why I get mad at when some guys are hot on this team. Some guys need to find that guy. The guys on the floor need to say he's hot. Let me go see him out. Right?
But they're not coached that way.
They're not coached that way.
I know that. But he's an NBA player.
But at the same time, though, he wasn't hot tonight, though. Even when guys not hot, your point guard, you gotta get hot.
Again, that's a coaching issue for enforcing it, but that's also a player issue. You don't go away from your hot hand.
Yeah,
coach your player.
So you go against the coach?
Yes.
No, Mark. What I'm saying is that when you're a floor general, if you got a guy cooking, why the hell you don't find him? That's basic basketball.
Because Trae Young is trying to buy into the system.
But man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say it again. If you want to run a system that you don't have players to run it for, Why the hell you trying to run it? You coach to the player's capability. You don't
That's
try
why
to.
he don't have no players.
I know that.
I mean,
You don't put a square.
not plays.
Hold
He don't.
on, man. You don't put a square hole in a round peg in a round. Square peg in a round hole. It's simple as that. This is what's happening with this team. Like if you got a number one pick, and that's name, whatever. I mean Zach, right? He's your number one pick. You supposed to include him or search out for him as a coach. Get him the ball. Let him get it up. Let's put him in this action, that action. Since everybody like to talk about action, put him in that action, right? Let him cook. So when you have young guys, you're not. Hold on, man. You're not gonna win this year. It's already they know it, right? So it's take this year. San Antonio got the pick, whatever, and then you can do about water the bridge. Take this year. You got a young squad that's full of young guys. Guess what? Let me get them ready for the future. Just don't try to. I'm gonna do this. Do them old dudes like Larry Nance and Clinton and all them, whatever. Fit them in when you can. Let the young guys play and develop and get comfortable with the game. See, but that's what Quinn's not doing. So, bruh, I mean,
but how is Quinn?
The only thing I will say to blame Quinn for is Mike mentioned last game, I think, when he said Trey passed it to Dyson instead of passing it to Zach. But if you watch, he passed it to Dyson because the play is an off-ball play.
But Matt, come on. Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Why did you single out Dyson all the time?
You didn't let me finish.
I'm about to say, well, let me explain it then,
Matt. I was talking about getting the ball to Zach.
Yeah, he's trying to explain because basically what he's saying, because this is what I've noticed in Santa, and it's my frustration or because y'all know I'm Zach my guy, like Matt, Zach Matt guy or whatever. But what I've noticed, man, like as the point guard, he bringing the ball up because I've said it in the past. So y'all know, y'all hear me say like if Dre going up the court, bro, and it's just him and like maybe one defender, like that's your wing. Throw the ball up to him. You know what I'm saying? He should get it, Dre. Either pull up, whatever. If he ain't got it, then you throw it back to your point guard. Like that's basketball. If you notice, like the way we playing, like when Trey coming up, bro, and his wings, you got two wing positions, a shooting guard and small forward. The options are Dyson and Zachary Risacher, bro. Like just notice, like a great majority of the time, Trey passes it to Dyson.
But Mike, what I was about to say was, if you watch off ball,
because Zach can't really do anything.
Mike, if you watch off ball, it's
that's bull crap. He can't do something with the ball.
It's either misdirection or it's a play for Zach that the play don't develop because as soon as Dyson get it, he either get it and pass it back or he get it and go instead of waiting for the play to develop off ball. Because you can see either Zach coming around a pin down or he.
Sometimes Zach need this, man. Zach needs some applesauce. This was Zach.
I get maybe so. But if you watch the play don't develop long enough, Mike. Dyson either grab it and give it back to Trey, or he grab it and go. The play.
So you saying, but the thing is though, listen to what you said earlier about being not necessarily.
Oh, that's a lie.
Hey, Larry.
Hold on.
Larry, who applesauce you need?
He said, man.
Larry.
He got son, so he eating this.
But I had to get an example. Sometimes if Dyson, you know what I'm saying, we know he need the applesauce. But if Zach is not getting off, coach, here you go.
But Larry, what I'm telling you is he's trying to play developing long enough.
But Matt.
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you.
I'm going to ask you about no plays or anything like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is just basketball wise, and to what Jay trying to say about with Zach is like, okay, even with that, and I understand what the concern is he's saying is that, but Zach's IQ and what the situation is, he's not going to force anything. I'm just saying either way, like to me, that's just basketball, man. In my opinion, the guard shouldn't necessarily dribble the ball past half court necessarily. They should be pushing the ball up. Push that ball up.
Thank you.
Quinn get the ball. They either can then there, since we want to play fast and everything like that, and Quinn doing Kerr's quick shots. Zach is 6'10". You push it up, so you want Zach to be shooting those quick shots real quick then, if anything, and not necessarily Dyson. So you get it to him. If he can He can get it. That's a quick shot, or he just survey the situation, get a closeout and attack. Or if it's not there, Zach's not gonna force anything. Then it's him passing it back to Trey as he come across the court. Trey get the ball, and then you run a certain play or this and that and everything. But in my opinion, that's the first like little fast thing. But that action, in my opinion, is going to Dyson every single time. He'll throw it up to Dyson.
But it's a misdirection, Mike. It's going the other way.
It don't matter. It don't matter, man. Dang.
I'm gonna tell you something else too. Trey Young is still detaching. Once he passes the ball to somebody, Trey Young goes away. Not involved in any part of the offense. Go stand out on the side someplace. I said, good grief, man. So we playing 4-on-5 on offense now until the ball happens to come his way. And he jumps into the play, you know, like he's trying to steal it or something of that nature. And see, that's now, and I'm gonna tell you something. Now, that's where I agree with Foot at. That's why I really agree with Foot. That coach, whenever Trey Young does that, come here, son. You need to get involved in offense. Just because you don't have the ball, you still need to be moving and making yourself available for the shot or doing something. But he detaches himself completely away from the doggone offense. It's just like he mad that he have to pass the ball to somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think I have to be watching something different from you guys. Cause like I'm listening to Foot and he's talking about play the young guys and the veterans and all this stuff. But I mean, like that's exactly what's happening. I mean, like, you know, they barely play Larry Nance unless Onyeka's on the first night of back-to-back. They prioritize the minutes for Onyeka. They run Zach 30-something minutes a night. They get him in shots. I'm not a fan of throwing the ball up to Zach. Zach is not, if you watch the game, he's not confident in his handle. You know, the second guy starts swiping at the ball, he passes it out. At least with Dyson, when they throw it up ahead to him, he gets it into the middle of the court and he's making good decisions with the ball. Like the game, and then you're talking about Trey's not moving enough off the ball. I've seen them run a lot of actions where Trey's getting corner threes. I mean, versus the Pelicans, the entire second half, the third quarter, they got him off the ball. They got Trey off the ball against the Knicks. He was just missing his threes in the corner. Tonight, you needed Trey on the ball. It was a tough loss, but it's like, they get it to Dyson up the court. He literally is getting it to the middle. He's making good decisions with the ball in his hand. And the only thing that's been off about him is the past 2 games when he gets around the basket, he's just missed his floater. So
all right, I'm not saying don't pass it to Dyson. Let's correct.
I'm saying, but
what I'm saying is that the percentage need to go down. I still don't disagree because again, though, you playing the young guys, but let the young guy, hey man, he out there. We gonna work this out, and the young guy is not gonna force anything. I'm not losing anything if he pull it out. In those situations, you getting it to him at least in space, so him to do it again. 6'10" supposed to be a better shooter, allowing him to do it, and also too, they're not getting them in shots. He only got 7 shots tonight. That is not
foul trouble though. He's in foul trouble tonight, Mike.
Reasons or whatever. So that's the thing though. It's inconsistent as well or whatever. But he also shows the ability to do certain things. And like, I don't know. Like I said again, the point guard, the coach, they can help the young player.
Let me say something. Jay,
he's in foul trouble. He didn't get shots tonight. Oh well, like
right.
He didn't play.
Jay, you said something about what I said
about you still needed him.
No, you needed him, but did you really need him? Because again, he got 3 quick fouls in the first half. He didn't see the court, and then he got back in the game the second half. The defense was good, but I didn't really think like he really wasn't impacting the game on that end. He looked lost at times out there. When the Hawks made the run to get back into the game, when they cut it down, every time is when Zach went to the bench. Tonight, I just thought he didn't have it, period.
Bro, I don't think you understand the fact that we're saying that a coach and your so-called all-star veteran point guard can literally have a hand in changing that of what you just said. Like, I do not disagree with what your eyes saw, but your genius coach and your veteran point guard can literally change that in a game.
Correct. So
with a 19-year-old.
But Mike, they had changed it at that point when they were already making their run.
Like that's what I'm just not understanding what you
Hold
guys.
on, Jay. Let me respond to what you said earlier to me. So Jay, when
Bring
you
the
talk
spoon
about
out.
Get my boy backdoor lob real quick or something. Boom, got you going.
Hold on, Mike. Jay, check this out. You said that's what they're doing, playing the young guys. You don't understand what I'm saying. So what I'm saying with the young guy, let me start with Zach, right? When I'm talking about playing them, I'm not talking about to give them minutes. I'm talking about playing with a purpose, not just throw them out there, shoot this, shoot that. Teach them the game. The dude is 19. You just read on the dude that's 19 years old. He don't understand the game yet. But he plays smart because he play over because of European stuff, which who plays smarter than us. He's not used to the way we playing, So he got to dumb himself down now to play our type of ball. Because when you saw him in preseason, you saw him in some of these.
Shout out to Dennis Schroeder.
The way he played the game was totally different than now. So now he's adapting to the way Quinn wants him to play. So when I said play the young guy, I'm talking about playing with a purpose, not just giving them minutes, right? And I'm also talking about, if Moji ain't, Moji must not be it, So that's probably why he ain't getting on me. He must not. He ain't nothing. Because I'm gonna tell you
Moji's
one
not a
thing.
better option than what the Hawks currently
That's
have.
what you think. See,
I
here's the thing.
disagree.
Here's the thing. Them dudes are with the coaches 20 damn all week. So we're not. As fans, we said we this person played, this person played, this person played. But again, I keep telling y'all don't see them every day. They might be ready for the situation in the moment. So the same way I talked about JJ a couple of years ago, when folks was clowning me, I said he ain't ready. For the longest, he ain't ready. And then folks finally started saying, "Oh no, he ain't ready." So what my, I be coming in hot. What my apologies, like Mike. I mean, I told y'all what the deal was.
So I guess my thing is I'm really just not getting it because again, Coach Quinn is encouraging. You're talking about he's playing different. The summer league isn't. That's not even a real situation. I mean, they're using him.
I get it. But
you're talking about the way he played in the preseason, and they're using him in the exact same actions, the exact same sets. He just hasn't made shots.
So,
I mean, it really is that simple. You guys are talking about they should be running plays.
Hold on, Jay.
They
no,
do.
No.
Jay, I'll say this, Jay.
Hold on,
What
Mike.
you just said though, this has been a complaint for me consistently since game one. So the fact that you saying they running the same, but I've not liked the crap since game one of how.
The plays they running is trash for him.
I get you, but like here's my thing. Here's my thing though. I've seen them get Zach opportunities near the basket. I've seen them get him wide open threes. I have seen them even try to post him up on players like smaller guys like Josh Hart, and I've seen him miss. And so you guys are complaining
I'm gonna say it again, Jay. Hold on, Mike.
That was one time though. No, you're gonna have to give me what you're saying because I'm watching stuff very closely. The Josh Hart thing was one time, and that wasn't necessarily a complete design play, but yes, he did get the ball there. And what he got to learn is that right now he can't physically back anybody down, but that's one time. So that's one lesson for him. I want my young man to get that possession 3 more times type and see what he does in it. What you're not understanding from a coach's position and also hooping and playing basketball, like I just said, do we even give a backdoor like just live for the man? Do my genius coach have that type of play that he can call for happen? No, listen to me. Listen to me. This is my genius coach way of trying to get him going. Is to do a play, and like Matt saying, the opposite side, we've seen it like 3-4 straight games. The first opening play is an open shot for Zach out the corner 3. We constantly trying to open up the game. First shot for a young man being a 3 versus the first shot for a young man being, I don't know, a curl lash and going to the basket. My great point guard throwing a lob over the top for a 6'10" young man and just dunk it in there.
All right, so Jay,
here's the thing.
Hold on, Jay. Let me say this real quick.
Because I'm tired of this.
Hold on, let me. I know, but let me say this.
They're not trying to beat in player. They're not going to.
That's not what I'm talking about.
To win
that's
as
not
many
what I'm
games
talking
as
about.
possible. That's what they're trying to do.
Again, that's what we disagree, and
yes, they are. They are trying to win games.
That's what we disagree, and we this team will continue to fail, man. So that's just stupid, bro.
My point is, Jay,
winning crap, bro. The only way we're gonna win something is you do get Zachary Risacher to be a number 1 draft pick. But go ahead, Foot, man.
So Jay, what I said, you keep missing what I said. doing stuff with a purpose, not running plays, not running set, whatever you want to say. They put them in action. They put them in. That ain't what I'm talking about. Doing stuff with a purpose, like some of the stuff Mike just mentioned, with the purpose of getting him easy shots, right? Why he gonna come out and shoot that? So when I'm talking about doing with the purpose, that's the purpose I'm talking about, not just running stuff for the hell of it. Cause again, that ain't working. We ain't gonna
How
win
much
that game.
easier can you get for a shooter
Bro,
than a
you
wide
bro,
open
he's
shot?
not a shooter. You not hearing me.
He ain't a
The
shooter
only, the
yet,
only, the
guys.
only gripe that I have, and I've said this before
But
about how they
you're
use
not
that,
hearing me. He's
is
not
I
a
want them
shooter.
to use him more
He ain't
like
a
a
shooter
four-man
yet.
to put him into the ball screen. But everything else they're doing for him, I think they are trying to get him easy shots. He's gotten shots at them.
No, they're
He
not,
just
dude.
hasn't made the shots.
No, they're not.
No,
Well,
not
No, they're
jumpers.
not.
That's what
will
I'm
say,
saying. Jay,
I want to say,
why should his diet be mostly jumpers?
No, I'm
That is
saying they
what we're
got him.
asking.
They found him cutting. He cuts a lot. Jalen Johnson will find him. Dice will find him. They will get him going. They'll get him backdoor cuts to the basket. He
Bro,
just misses
no, they
a
don't
lot
Jay,
get
of
him there.
Jay, you brought
That
up one
ain't it,
thing with
dog.
Josh Hart. Go back to the OKC game. He went up over Chet 3 times, but you ain't bringing that up. In the post, straight pump fake, go up, and over Sar too. Like,
And
come
he
on,
missed
man.
all
Like,
those shots. That's what I'm
No, he
saying.
did.
If I can say,
you
What I'm saying to you is
you
the
will
only
not
thing.
give Zachary Risacher the attempt to work in the post. Period. They won't. They'll do it maybe once. He's
but
done
I
it
think,
over bigger players.
Look,
but
listen.
Larry,
It's like it's
Larry,
not even
Like I
that.
said,
It's not
like I
even
said,
in the playbook. Like if we get a pick and like this is why I wanted him to do the high pick and roll with Trey.
that's what I'm
Because
saying.
you
That's the
get
only thing
Beasley
I would
on
do
him in the post. JJ didn't want to take him in the post. Zachary Risacher would go down and put his hand up. And even when he's light in the butt, he still will seal his man out properly. Like
Hey, you know
it
they
just
don't really
seems like
run
we're
no.
misusing him, man. We're not allowing him to use his entire bag. We want him to
You
be
know
a
they don't
jump
never do
shooter.
nothing
That's
different
it.
until they get a
That's what I'm
rebound and
saying,
just
Jay.
make a play happen.
They don't
Yeah,
ever want him to
they
use
don't do
his
nothing until
entire
the
bag.
to the play broke.
Is that fair? Are we
I'm
allowing
with you,
Jack to
Larry,
use
because I
his
have
entire
said
bag?
I
Allow
want
him,
Zach to
or
be
we are
more
trying
like
to
a
make
four
him
man.
are we trying to make him Kevin Herter or DeAndre Hunter? Because
won't
that's
go
what
that
it seems
far.
like to
I
me.
won't go that far. What
Man,
I will say, Larry, is I understand what Jay is saying. Like, we're not going to sacrifice possessions just to develop him. I agree with that. I don't feel like you have to.
That's not what I'm saying.
who's shown the
You
best no
literally
post
are
move
saying that,
on
Foot.
this
That's
team?
That's not
exactly
what I'm
what you're
saying.
saying.
No, it's not. Y'all ain't this.
If you miss
I am
it,
not
if
saying
you
that.
Hey,
What
What
you're
Foot,
you saying?
saying, you're
Has
saying that
there
we
been
do
one
with a
person
purpose
that
when it
showed
and doing
the
stuff with a
footwork
purpose.
that Zach did on Star? Is
Nah,
there one
but look
person
though,
on this team
Larry,
that
just
showed
wait
low
though.
post
Wait,
moves?
Larry, I got you, Larry. Larry, I got you, Larry. I got you, Larry. Matt, listen, man. All right, you literally just complained today about how many shot attempts Dyson Daniels got up. You feel like Dyson shots and stuff is basically a turnover or a sacrifice. In my
I
opinion,
agree.
it ain't no sacrifice of no possession if you get Zachary in the positions that we are talking about, bro. Like it's the same as if freaking Clint got a layup at the front of the rim. You telling me that Clint can get a doggone hook shot post, but Zach can't get a little possession down there? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here?
Mike, this is what I see. I see off ball. They do run stuff for him. The ball just don't find him sometimes.
Oh Lord.
Other
I mean,
times,
I say this,
other
man.
times,
I say this, man. I
This
do
fools
complain
ain't running
that
no.
they don't pass him the ball.
But
I
Mike,
do
and
say
other
that.
times,
I
he
complain.
JJ don't pass the ball when Yucca in the game.
I
they
do
do run a
complain.
play
JJ will
for
not
him.
pass
He
Zach
might
the ball
miss.
when the
He might
Yucca
miss
in there.
the shot, and then the ball don't find him again for another 3 or 4 possessions. But
Yeah, I feel like that's too long too.
But I feel like, for me personally, I don't feel like you got to spoon feed him. I feel like he's good enough where I don't have to force or like go away from another guy.
Matt, what's spoon feed? What's spoon feed? What's spoon feed? You said it a lot. So what's that? What that mean?
Bro, it's just
What's
like
spoon
everybody
feed?
will get spoon fed from your point guard from time to time.
Yeah.
You ain't never
It's
heard
not
the
even
great
about spoon fed
about
though.
when they finally
Like
play
Matt,
great point
asking for
guard.
essentially.
But that's what he's talking. That's
Okay,
just
so say
basically a
this right
point
here.
guard assistant and center.
Go listen to like Carmelo Anthony explain when he first played with Andre Miller, bro. Listen to great offensive players
Exactly.
explain
There
when
you
they
go.
finally
There
play
you
with a
go.
great point
I
guard,
know,
bro. It is
I know
nothing
what you're
wrong with
talking
getting
about, Mike.
spoon
I know
fed
what you're talking
sometimes,
about.
dog.
Man,
Mike, I know
basically
what
they
you're talking
don't
about.
run no plays,
I know a
man.
big
It's
part
just
of
a
it
bunch
though
of pick
is
and
What
roll
up, King
motion.
Philip? I didn't even see you.
What's going on? What's going on, big dog? Mr.
What
Dixon
up,
way.
man?
dude. Hey, Mike,
Man, them folk don't run
a
no
big
play,
part
bro.
of what's going
But
on with
he
Zach
said
is
this isn't the team to run plays where guys have plays designed for them. He already said
That's
that.
crazy.
Hey,
We
hey,
don't run
hey, hey,
plays.
hey, hey!
Hold on.
I don't care what he said. His philosophy must be stupid as hell then, because, bruh, you can run that pick and roll like a little bit, but at a certain time, man, you got to have like a direct play that's gonna get you a bucket.
No, I'm
You
not
don't do
saying he
that.
don't have
And that,
plays. I'm saying guys don't have packages for like they don't have design sets for them. He has
man,
plays.
that's the same thing. They don't run nothing, bro. No
No, they
play,
have
nothing
plays.
different, bro. Shit, they don't run them. Shit,
They have
man,
they do run plays. They do run
man,
plays.
look. Trey come up or whoever come up, JJ or whoever, they come off, throw the ball to one side, they dip off to the other side. It's like just pick and roll up top, and then whenever one decide to drive that they got the lane, they go down to the lane and have the trail man follow them like the down low person. And I know that because that's what's wrong with Mo G. Mo G don't really like if you watch Mo G in G League and what's the early thing with the rookies and stuff?
Summer
Summer
league.
league, summer league. He don't want to play that. You know what I'm saying? Moji played a whole lot different with the G League or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He played on perimeter and he was handling the ball like a forward. But that little system that they got now, you could tell he don't even like that. You know what I'm saying? He come out there, hand the ball off and roll. Like that ain't even his game. And that's all they run the whole time. Nobody is getting like an official shot unless it's a play after timeout. That's it.
So you don't
Hey,
think we run
hey,
plays
King,
play to play? I mean game play to play. You don't
King,
think we run plays?
It ain't nothing
they
but
run.
We
pick
run a
and
play
roll
for
motion,
Trey.
bro.
What,
Pick
let
and
me
roll,
We run a
pick
play
and
for
roll motion.
Trey, and Trey decides where everything goes. It's kind of
Right.
like what Phil
Shit,
was
he
saying.
the only one running
If
the
we would
play.
move the ball, like when Trey is
what you
out,
gonna
we
say,
run a
Trace? I
3-man weave at the top. When we're running the
Right,
offense with
right.
JJ don't do pick and roll. You know what I'm saying?
he has at the top.
JJ
Right.
bring the ball up, he
We do
pass it
pick and
off.
roll with Trace up the game.
No,
But
but
Larry,
this is what they
but
do
you're
with
not. But
JJ. Like
that's how
when
they're gonna
JJ is
play.
running the offense and Trey on the bench, JJ bring the ball up, he pass to the left or right. That guy get it. JJ runs to the runs the weed, basically goes to the corner. Guy comes and comes back, and then he comes around that action around both of them and head downhill. Since he can't do a jab step, you know what I'm saying? Since his handle's not tight, he got to get ahead of steam. So when you watch that, when Trey Young out of the game, they actually run a different offense. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like
Oh,
everything
go
is
When
ahead.
Trey's out of the
predicated off
game
of Trey
lately,
Young when
they
he's in the
just
game.
get the ball to JJ at the top of the key and they run the action and then they let him kind of see over
Well,
the.
he pass it off. JJ go one way, come
Larry,
back,
right.
But
Let,
like
Yeah,
and
so,
yeah,
that way
yeah.
he can
Hey,
gain speed.
so
they
let me,
play to
hey, man.
JJ's strength when Trey
You
is
know
on.
what's? Oh, go ahead.
let me say something. So, Larry is exactly right. If you look at the game, like y'all said, if you watch what happens in each game, that's why I said Quinn coached differently when Trey's off the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've been saying that since last year when I saw when Trey got hurt. I said, let me see if the dude can coach. I said to everybody
Hey,
up on here. So when you look at the stuff, so what the NBA does, they run sets. Off those sets, you got a couple of y'all call them action. I don't call them that bullshit, but that's what y'all call them. So y'all call them action, which are really like plays. They're like
Yeah,
sub plays per se,
yeah, yeah,
with a
mm-hmm.
couple of options, right?
yeah.
So
Right, right.
let me tell you the same thing. It don't matter what you do. There's film on every team in the league. There's film on
Mm-hmm.
what they do. You have to have
Tendencies, yeah,
in Tennessee, they don't change. So what you have to do is play better than the team you're playing, because they're doing the same thing and you doing the same thing. It's simple as that. You can run whatever, but the best defense is gonna be the best offense. The best offense be the best defense. It's all it is to it. Y'all think too much into this. That ain't nothing that don't nobody do nothing different. Nobody knew nothing new. I mean, so they know what you're gonna do. Can you stop it? That's the question. So That way, what Mike been talking about, if you have NBA size player, it's gonna be harder to stop you when you run your sets. It's simple as that. Simple basketball, it's simple math, right? He bigger than he is. Guess what? You lost. If you can't shoot over me, if I stick in, hold on, man. If you can't shoot over me, if I can get my arms out in passing lanes, whatever the case may be, that's gonna win. If I can jump over you to shoot a bucket, that's all it is. Y'all think too much into this stuff.
Nah, you're right.
The simple
At
game
the
of
end of the day,
basketball.
talent beats it all. Like,
Yeah, talent gonna beat it all, right?
talent wins
Well, I
out.
mean,
That's it.
Mike, I agree.
Tonight though, I just thought the Hawks got a little unlucky. I mean, K made 2 big plays to win his team the game. I mean, credit to him. But I mean, they went to the pick
That
and
came
roll.
up short.
Trey got a good look for Onyeka. I thought Onyeka could have went up with more protection on the ball, but I mean that's nitpicking.
Hey man, at the end of the day, Detroit's team is better than we are. It's simple as that.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, Detroit at full strength is going to be better than the Hawks.
They're better right now.
I mean,
Yeah. They definitely better
my thing is
right now.
like I told you, the big problem with me and Zach, or the big problem for me with Zach is he shouldn't be. He in a perfect world, he wouldn't have been starting to game 20. He's kind of his advantage of where he is as a player would be best used against.
Why do you say
that probably wouldn't have happened till Hunter got hurt?
Hold on. Why do you say he shouldn't get started the game? How do you
tell
think?
you why.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
tell you
Jay.
why. When in the preseason, when you watched him, he was having those big games. His confidence is growing. He's growing on bench units. Most benches do not have a guy that can match up with him. But against starters, they probably have 2 or 3 that they can either use. They can put a smaller guy that's stronger than him on him and wall him off, or they can put a bigger than him, a bigger guy on him and make him have to shoot over. Bench players tend to be worse defenders. They'll tend to fall asleep on you off the ball. That's where he could learn the game kind of slowly. Like you said, they can run plays. That's where they were prioritizing him. He's been thrust into the starting lineup where the Hawks are clearly trying to establish their 2 guys is Jalen Johnson and Trae Young. He has to play off those guys. And right now, it's moving. It was I mean, it's still on defense. It's moving. It's not moving that fast for him. But on offense, the game is still moving a little too quick. That's my thing. But I do think this will be sorted out. He'll probably keep the starting job when Hunter comes back. But I do think once the Hawks get their guys back on the bench, some of these results that we're watching like tonight will be head and shoulder wins for sure. To me, that's how I see it. Because again, the Pistons were largely at full strength today, and the Hawks are not. So I mean, and we lose by what 2 points, and we spot.
I think they're growing, man. I think they're gonna get better.
Like I said, by game 20, we should be good.
We're like,
no,
that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna be
so
the same.
I've maintained the same energy. I said Zach, in a perfect world for me, wouldn't have started the game 20. And the Hawks, with all the injuries, all I'm looking for them to do the first 20 games is be 500. That's it.
Okay.
If they do that, they get healthy, they stay healthy, I think they'll march up the standings. But if you look at the Eastern Conference standings, a lot of the teams have the exact same record as the Hawks.
Don't you saying that crazy, John?
Hold on, John. Let me respond real quick, John. So Jay, I hear what you're saying.
John looking like what?
Hold on,
man.
Jay, I hear what you're
They
saying.
have 2 losses. Everybody else got 5.
Jay, can we get in? Let me get in a little bit.
Ahead.
All right, so Jay, so I hear what you're saying. Let's start with he wouldn't start the game 20. If I got me a 6'10", 6'11" guy on the damn bench when we're small, I'm not waiting. Because that size better, right? Game 20, why game 20? At this point, we're not the whole point is, if we were trying to win a championship or trying to win something or what, then I hear you. I might. No, I won't, because he's the number 1 pick. Anybody number 1 pick, get him out there. Or else you shouldn't draft him. So
well, Anthony Edwards didn't start his first 20 games.
I don't care about
Anthony Edwards.
No. See, I don't care about nobody else. We talking about Zach. Whatever somebody other team, that's their choice. Anthony Edwards gonna start. Whatever. So for me, because of the type of player Zach is, with that length, 6'10" on the wing, nah, bro, you go and start on a team that's been small for a long time at that position. You know, you're gonna start. Because the way I see it, Dyson Daniel would have been coming out the bench, regardless of how much defense he played.
So you would have started Hunter and
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
that's
until Hunter got hurt. That's what I wanted from Milana. My number one pick is going to start because we go take this season. This season is a wash. We're not going to win this season. So go ahead and get the development going quicker than sooner than later. He's 19. I don't expect him to be perfect. I don't expect
Good.
him to be to know. I don't expect him to be ready. I mean, but he more ready than a lot of guys coming out of college. At 19, he's ready enough for me. What I've seen, because he plays smart.
Yeah,
See,
I mean, look,
he understand the game. So
he
that's
does.
all I need. If you understand the game, then I'm gonna put you out there. If you don't understand the game, you're a rookie and they ain't putting your ass out there. But if you draft that kid number one, put him out there now. Because this is time to put him out when you don't have nothing to lose. Because again, you're not gonna win anything anyway. We ain't got nothing to lose. So let you see what he got and kind of direct him where you want him to go. That's what I said from a Zach being out there now than as opposed to 20 games. We ain't winning. I mean, why am I gonna hold him back? We're not
I
gonna
hear what you're saying
compete.
about that.
So that's why I said put him out. And when
So I would agree with that mindset if the Hawks controlled their own draft pick. Because they don't, they are actively trying to win as many regular season games as they can. And they are not going to sacrifice trying to win regular season games to develop Zach right now. He is going to come in and
so
be
hold on.
complimentary
Let me
one.
take the
I
development
just
out of
said
it.
that.
Let me take the
Like I
development
just
out of it.
and see here's the thing. I don't understand what Hawks fans don't get about that. They're not if they had their draft pick, they wouldn't care about wins and losses. They would just bottom out because they'd get a top 5 pick. But because if they do that and they start losing a bunch of games, they're helping the Spurs. They're going to try to win as many regular season games as possible. And if they win
Bro,
36 games this year, the exact same number they won last year, and the young guys like they've been putting in have played well to get you to 36 wins, that's a better result than what you had last year. But they're not going to sit here and try to get Zach all these shots and do all these things for Zach to at the expense of wins. He's going to be a complimentary piece. That's just the reality.
so who's gonna be here longest? The other guys finna get up out of here. Zach's gonna be here, right? He's part of the building. He's the building block,
And
right?
that's why he gets
So
the third
so
most shots
so
on the
so so
team.
so again, Zach's gonna be here. What the hell you waiting on? Cause them guys, some of the guys gonna be going through
Zach is getting
trade
the
deadline.
third most shots on the team.
I'm not
Make
talking
or
about getting.
miss.
I understand that.
Like
I'm
so,
talking about
but
how
that's
to
what I'm
use
telling
them.
you.
I'm talking about how
Within
to
the
use them.
context of what I'm saying, of where the Hawks are, they are trying to get him minutes to playing time. They're trying to get him shots. What they're not going to do though is run all this action for Zach as the third guy at the expense of winning. They're just not going to do it. So what I hear what you're saying. If the Hawks had their draft pick, it would be a completely different match. They might have traded Trey and just went full in on trying to develop that. They could do that, but because they don't, and because they're trying to win as many regular season games, what you're seeing them do with Zach is the best option. And I think it's working. He's playing starter minutes. He probably hasn't earned. He's getting shots. They're trying to grow his confidence. They're putting him in the right actions on defense. They're having him guard the other team. Well, not the other team's best wing, but their second best player. At times, he'll guard the best guy. Like they'll stick him on a Jordan Poole. They'll stick him on a LaMelo Ball. They're showing him he's playing winning. He's doing the things you need to win. They're developing him in a way where he's building good fundamental habits on how to win. And if he starts making shots, that's when the ceiling for the Hawks really grows. It's gonna be when he starts making shots and they start getting healthy. But like they're
Yeah.
not going to sit here and run these actions and say because they want to run it for Jalen. They want to develop Jalen that same way. They
You can
want to
do the
see
same.
Trey
You can
happy.
do the same thing. You don't have to pick and choose. That's the problem.
But hold on now let me ask this, Jay. At this point right now, who is the most developed player, Zach or JJ?
Like who's the better player right now? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, the better developed player.
Jalen Johnson.
I agree.
I
with
gotta
that.
disagree.
If you're talking about
No,
I'm
what?
not understanding the question. Like Jalen Johnson's been in the league for
Man,
No.
John, don't do that.
this is year
I
4
get
for
what
Jalen
I get what you're
Johnson.
trying to say,
Everything
but
you
don't do
see
that.
Jalen Johnson do, he could not do when he first came into the league. Like the
Well,
jump
Jalen
shot,
Johnson need to do that.
the
He
half
need to
court,
do.
like
Jalen Johnson need to do that more before I can agree with
Right.
that.
That's
right.
the
He
only
needs to
thing
do
he
that
need
more.
to do.
I don't. So I guess
Yeah,
am
he
I,
needs to do that
like
consistently more.
John, is the question who has more upside or like
No.
He said better developed right
Who
now.
is better developed as a basketball player?
The reason he had to ask that twice because it's crazy.
Why is that a question? Why is that even a question? Jalen Johnson is definitely more developed as a basketball
Man, he's more developed, bro.
No,
That's
he's
not
not.
even.
Man,
That's not even slight.
No, he.
No, he's
That's
not.
not even a question to ask.
Zach is still trying to adjust to the NBA. Jalen
Yes,
ain't got to do that.
that's my
Man, he
point.
already got.
Okay, that's my point.
So he's trying to go skill level.
Yet, I said as a basketball player, not as an NBA player, but as a basketball player.
But it got to translate to the NBA. If you got all these skills and you can't put up if you can't, the best thing he got going right now is being able to stick with some people outside of Jordan Poole. But his scoring, his shot, and all that still got to adjust. There's a reason why he put that quote out there talking about he feel like an average dude.
Feels like a regular.
He's still adjust. He's talented.
Against
my bad.
his opposition, not his teammate.
Yeah,
he was talking about he was talking about his opposition, not his teammate.
Right. I think you confusing two things, and I'm gonna use the example foot game. What's really going on is not so much that Zach is like more developed than JJ, because JJ got some skills too. We just don't see it often. But Zach is more either way. Zach is skilled, but he's way more aggressive than JJ. JJ just doesn't have Zach's aggression. If JJ developed that same aggression that Zach got, he killing stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. See. That's my point.
But hold on.
That's my point.
He in the middle of doing that right now, though.
Wait a minute.
I think he's growing with that.
That's my point. That's my point right there.
They're
Because
asking them to do two different things. They're asking the Hawks asked Jalen Johnson to not just score but be a playmaker too. They ask him to do that. When Trey's on the bench, he is the point guard. Like JJ
don't care what they ask him.
The ball.
Don't care.
Hey, you gotta know when to take it though. You gotta know when to take it though.
JJ's not aggressive enough. JJ can get 30 points tonight.
If Jalen Johnson was only tasked to shoot the ball, it would be a different Jalen Johnson. But he's not asked to just shoot and score the ball.
It ain't really about what he asked, though. It's about knowing when you got the opportunity. Like Trey, when he see that he got something or he think he got something, he gonna go for it. Jalen needs and hell, Zach too. Zach been showing that in the first few games. Jalen just gotta do that. Go ahead.
So see that's my problem. See, that's my problem right there. Because Zach knows this as a NBA. JJ,
you know what? I give you that.
We remember now. Hold on. Oh. We remember 2 years ago, and me and Foot will tell you when they put JJ on the floor for the first time, because everybody was he had sat the bench for a year, right? Foot. He had sat the bench for about a year.
He didn't sit. He didn't get a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
that's
hurt
the same thing.
They were playing him in the G League, though. He was getting minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing was that when JJ got in the game, he was not ready. He was not ready. He was lost. He's standing there with his mouth hanging open, just like Double O, with that old glazed eyeball look on his face all the time. You know,
but I think that's just because. Well, I ain't gonna say just because, but I think part of that problem is just the mentality. JJ ain't never looked like he was in control of that. Remember he left Duke or whatever the hell happened. Like it sounded like he ran away from that situation. But if you look at Zach, and I put it like this, just for an example, if you look at what Zach was doing to Jordan Poole that night when he was trying to, Zach didn't back down. Zach was bucking on Jordan Poole. Like you don't see that.
Yeah.
And so his whole aggression, his whole mentality, way different than JJ. But it's not like JJ can't. Put it like this: all JJ need is that. He just need that spark, but he's developing it as he's playing right now. You see it a little bit.
But see that's part of my point. That's part of my point. That's part of my point right there. He's more professional ready than
I can
JJ
see that.
is now.
No. They tell
Yes, sir.
Zachary
But he played. But he been playing professional ball too, though, a lot longer than
And
JJ.
see that's something else, because see the thing is, okay, what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling when I see JJ play versus Zach play is Zach has been coached. Zach has been coached.
Yeah.
Zach has been coached. But JJ, it looks like he hasn't. JJ is timid. JJ is hesitant. I remember there were times JJ would go in for the dunk and the rim would hang him because he didn't know how high he needed to jump. Okay, it's like he just looked awkward. And there are still moments like that. I still see moments of that.
I don't think you guys are understanding. They have two different roles. Zach is told by coach to shoot the effing. Literally, he said it out of his mouth that Quinn tells him every time he touches the ball, shoot the fucking ball.
Didn't he tell all of them the same thing?
No, I'm not done. They tell Jalen Johnson that he has to be a scorer and a playmaker, and you guys are talking about
no. That's not what we're talking about.
No.
Y'all
said
ain't
Trey came
it,
into the league with that mentality to score.
That ain't what
But
John.
I will
John
say
about.
basketball was Trey, not the number one guy.
That Zach,
no, you don't get it. That ain't what we're talking about, Jay.
Zach is.
I must not, because I'm not understanding what you guys are saying. JJ is trying to grow into how to be a second option, how to be a guy. That's
We know that. We're not saying it's bad. We're just saying he can. Once he get it, he got it.
What I'm saying to you is it's not a mentality thing. It's not.
I know that's not it. But let me say this. Hold on, man. Let me say this real quick. I'll let you go. JJ can score 30 points, over 30 points a night if he wanted to. He can get a triple-double every night if he wanted to. But the mentality is not there. They ain't got nothing to do with Quinn coaching or whatever, developing or whatever. The mentality is not there for him.
How is the mentality not there?
It's not being demonstrated.
Hold on. I seen him do this shit. Hold on. I seen him in person do it in the 10th grade multiple times. Playing varsity. Playing up.
Wait, tell me Jalen Johnson's last 6 stat lines right now.
That's why.
Tell me his last.
I don't know. They're pretty good.
He's damn near got a triple double in 6 straight games.
Listen. He can do more. I've seen it. That's why
we saying he got high potential, bro.
He can do more.
I agree with you. I agree with you guys. But again, he's playing a role that he's never played before, and he's trying to.
Hey, and that's cool. That's cool. We're just saying.
Dude, it ain't got nothing to do with no role. We talking about when JJ is on the floor, he's more than capable of doing what he's doing now. Way more. Y'all think this is something. I've seen this shit for 3 years in person. 3 years. That dude is a beast when he put his mind to it. So hopefully it comes out. Because
I've seen y'all most of the year.
Yeah.
You ain't seen that. Go ahead, Matt.
Well, if he got another level, then I'm excited because
he has the level.
The way John phrased the question just made it sound negative, but no, it's just what we know.
Wait. Let Matt go. Let Matt go, and I'll address you, Philip. I'm going to address you on how I phrase the question.
I like how Zach just.
I deal with you.
Yes,
go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Go ahead, Matt. Yes, JJ is playing a role, but JJ also is not naturally aggressive. That's just not who he is. So he could be it sometime. He could be
Matt. Yes, he is. So don't say he ain't. I've seen it.
I got you.
I've seen 3 years straight.
I got you, but I'm saying if I think was his training camp or somewhere like that. They asked him his favorite stat. He said assist. He's not a Reddit score trying to get 30 points a game. That's not who he is. He could do it sometime. He could do it most of the time.
Let me tell you what I saw. That I seen this dude. He playing center, playing all the position. Bring the ball up for, post news up, doing whatever he want.
I got you,
so you can't say that's not his mentality.
It's not.
If I seen it for years. With my own eyes, not on TV, not on recording.
I understand that.
I seen it with my own eyes. So I'm telling you what he can do. He does have that mentality.
He
showed
doesn't.
it.
He doesn't.
Okay. All right.
He doesn't have that mentality
I think that Jalen Johnson has the elite player mentality. I think he's been like he's putting up all NBA type numbers. Can he be better? Can he be better, more aggressive as a scorer? Absolutely. I think he's still trying to grow into what they're asking him to do. And I think that it's not fair yet to evaluate where he stands because he was way more aggressive last year when all he was asked to do was finish the play. Just like that's all Zach is asked to do.
He wasn't aggressive last year.
No, he wasn't.
But what I'm trying.
I don't know. He pretty aggressive. He's more aggressive this season, man.
That's not
feel like
Trey. He's not like Trey, where he's trying to go out there and score 30 a game. That's not who he is. That's not what he's. And on top of that, he also has more responsibility this year than he had last year.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. And Philip, you hold on. I'm still going. We still gonna talk about my question formulation. But see, this is the thing. Well, you know what? What I'm about to say is going to deal with that also. Look, on any given night, now like last game, Zachary scores 33 points. All right. Can Jalen Johnson say, all right, I'm gonna score 33 doggone points. I'm gonna lead the league in scoring. Okay, or lead the game in scoring tonight.
Yes.
By hitting shots, by driving to the basket, by dunking.
He could, but he doesn't.
I said Aaron.
And see, that's the problem.
Right. I'm with you.
That's the problem. And see, the thing is, and man, I wish I could have heard all that. but that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I was expecting
if the Hawks said to Jalen Johnson tomorrow, dude, we don't want you to pass no more. All you gotta do is score. He go out there and get 30.
Nah, bro.
No. But see, no. Now,
it ain't about what they gotta tell you.
Jay. What I am saying is that if he has the green light to do whatever it is that he wants to do, okay, pass the ball, score the ball, do whatever. All right. Right now, since he's bringing the ball up, he's just like the point forward. All right. Does he have the skill and ability, the want to do that? And I don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't see that.
Wait, John, to do what?
To lead the team in scoring. 40, 35, 40 points a night.
That's not who he is as a player. He's not trying to do that.
Matt, you got to.
I 100% think that he would do that.
It's capable. They're more than what y'all think.
I'm not, but
I'm with you.
I'm with John. I'm with John right now.
I'm not going there with Matt.
I'm not doing. JJ is that. He's not doing it now.
I'm not saying it's a skill issue. I'm saying it's a mentality issue. He's not
Matt.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. But we're saying he can do it though, Matt. We're saying he can do it. We all on the same page. It's just.
I'm saying.
Well, I'm not because
I'll put it like this.
I'm not because I have not. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My point is, y'all are disappointed. Well, I know Marion is. Y'all disappointed, or y'all feel like he's not, living up to his skill level, all that, because he can do it. No one's questioning whether he can do it or not. For me, I don't think
I am.
I don't think. Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
That's different. I think. That's all different.
Man, hold on.
I would put it like this.
You said he can't. He's mentally. He's not wired to be able to do something like that. I disagree with you on that.
Yeah,
right.
I don't
but
think
I also
it's a mentality
agree.
thing.
No, it's a mentality thing.
No, because listen, this is what I say. This is what I say.
Go ahead.
Real quick. If Trae Young was injured tomorrow and he had to miss the rest of the season, Jalen Johnson would go out there and average almost 28, 30 points a night. There's no ifs, ands, buts.
You know what? I'm agree with you.
But we ain't saying he can't.
So again, a lot of what you guys are saying is because they are asking him to do a specific thing.
No, that's not it.
No.
Even when they have him in situations, he still passes the ball.
No. They're
Let me
not.
get
It's
in real
not what
quick.
they ask them to do.
Go ahead, Marion.
Even
Marion
when
wants to
he's
say
in a
Go ahead.
something.
position to score, he still passes it because
Hang on, man. Let Marion get a
We
word
know
in.
Let me get
that.
in real quick. Let me get in real quick.
Go ahead, Marion.
I think it's true on both sides. I think that for the one hand, I think that JJ can score and he can put up the 29. I think that it has to be under certain circumstances though. And the way that he scores
Right.
best is he's coming downhill against the defense. I think that when you put him in an ISO situation, one-on-one, he doesn't yet have the skill set to take a guy one-on-one in an ISO situation. And that's where we see him kind of unaggressive. But the other thing is that I think that they do ask him to be a ball handler. And I think that's the problem. I don't think that he's that great of a ball handler where he can run the offense yet. I don't see the power. I don't see the point forward in him right now. I think that he can get there. I know he's a good passer, and he's especially a good passer when he's going downhill. But in terms of being in a half court set, I don't see it that way. I think that in the half court set, he gets nervous, he makes mistakes, he throws bad passes. Now, over time, maybe that'll change. But right now, today, right here today, he don't have that. He don't have that. He don't take advantage of when he has a smaller man on him. And I believe that's because
Right.
I think that's because it may you may want to call it mental. I just don't think he has the skill set to be a one-on-one ice player just yet. But I do.
Let me say something real quick.
I do
Hold
believe
on.
do a better job.
Let me respond to Matt.
I do believe he has the skill set to be a high scorer because he can get downhill. That's what he did all last year and score.
So Marion, I agree with you on the downhill part a little bit there, but
Yeah.
I disagree with the skill set. So what you saying, his skill is not doing this dribble, going between then go to the hole. He can go one-on-one, but he's hesitant. He do dribble back into his own damn dribble too much. Pivot here, pivot that. He doing too much of that. So he has the ability to just go one-on-one, but he doesn't do it. So skill set is not, let me tell y'all, all of y'all, skill set has never been an issue with Jay. Again, he, like you said, Mary, he don't attack. He's a downhill player, but you can do downhill in the half court too. He's definitely a runner when you get out and go. That's game over then. But he can, as a slasher, as a moving around, he can get to the basket and score his bucket. But he's shooting too damn much now. That's so you're kind of right in a sense, but except for skill set, he has it. He's just overthinking what he's doing when he go one-on-one. He's not like, but he ain't no Kyrie and then like that. But I ain't saying he all that, but he has the ability to take a guy one-on-one. But he doing too much. He's too damn slow with it. One move and go, two moves and go. Stop playing with the ball. Stop turning back. You don't shoot over, dude. One dribble pull up. It's simple, and I've seen him do that. That's what he's not doing now.
And to your point, and see, to your point, I'm gonna say this. AJ and Foot, I gotta say this. Let me say this. Man. So many things that rush to the front of my head. Then I don't know what words.
Nah, it's all
good. But this is the thing. Whenever I see a 3-point shooter dribble to the 3-point line, make sure they bend their knees, fold their arm up just precisely, and then launch it. Oh, shoot. This is not a natural movement for you.
Correct.
I see that also. I see that also on drives to the basket. Okay, say for instance, he gets a pass at the top of the key or on the elbow. He gets a pass. He looked first. Hold the ball, might move the ball this way, that way, and then here go the sideways dribbles, the shiftiness, and all this type of stuff. When you got a freeway on ramp right straight to the basket, all you got to do is stomp the gas.
That's what I'm talking about, John. I seen him
All
do
you
that.
got to do is stomp the gas and go.
But he's looking to pass, John.
That again,
No,
twin
no, no,
ball.
no, no.
I seen him dribble straight to the hole and kick out to the open shooter several times. He need to stop doing that. When he get to the hole, do you know that dude jump so high, his whole chest above the rim. Jump over them fools. I've seen him do this when he was when there's younger. No, yes it is. Don't say that's not
Trying
his
to be
game.
LeBron.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, I disagree. You can't keep saying it's not his game if you haven't seen him do it.
You know what? You know what? You know what, Foot? To your point,
I'm questioning.
You ain't finna become Mr. Basketball throwing a whole bunch of passes. I think he came out of high school looking like the guy who could do everything because he was doing everything. Like, yeah, but to that point though, I think that's why it's kind of, especially with them with him about to get a whole full season, like being starting it in that role. I think he's trying to grow into that role, especially trying to figure out the way that Quinn want him to run it. Almost kind of like what Kobe Buffett going through, trying to become a point guard right now. But it's kind of like you can tell
a square peg in a round hole. Quinn needs stop.
Yeah. And I think, I'll say this too, even to that point, probably about 20 games in or whatever, sometime during the season, you will see JJ more polished in that role. But to the overall point though about him being aggressive, he got it in him. But it's been a few games where he done drove to the hole knowingly and got a few buckets. That's why I kind of disagree with that, John. But at the same time, it ain't been a lot. He ain't did it a whole lot.
Yeah.
But if you see some of these moments, it's like he's learning where to pick his moments at and go take it to the hole, especially when he know he got a guy that he can just take down there and beat him off one of them Euro floaters or whatever the hell. But he got it in him. I think this a learning curve for him this year, man.
Okay, so
bro,
let me
ain't no learning curve.
Let me jump in right quick.
Get out your head. He need to go ahead and play his game. Get out
your
mental.
I gotta point out something with Jalen Johnson though, real quick, because
go ahead.
As a guy that was watching him in high school, I mean, he had that whole thing. Same shit that happened at Duke happened when he went to Florida. And he went back to Milwaukee.
Now wait a minute. Hey, Jay. Now what really happened? What happened? Well, somebody needs to enlighten me.
He didn't agree with the coach. I'll tell you what happened. He didn't agree with the coach. They got it. They didn't agree. See, he almost messed up his senior year in high school for that. He should have stayed at IMG and played. So JJ, let me tell you, JJ was one of them dudes when he was young in high school where he thought he was it. Him and Cam was just alike. Matter of fact, I thought JJ was gonna turn to Cam when he got in the league, like all selfish and wouldn't listen. But it was the other way.
He looked like he had a big head when I see some of them highlights. He like he was full of himself, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something. What is consistent about Jalen Johnson, and what credit to him and the coaching staff for the Hawks is, in high school when you go look at him, and in college, and when he got to the league, he was a transition player, and the half court basketball for him. Both when he was in Milwaukee, in Milwaukee he was the big fish. There was nobody else around the school district. When he got to IMG and they're playing schools like Mount Verde and all that kind of stuff, you have to be able to play in the half court and read a script. He
didn't play at IMG though.
He did, but I'm saying when he got there and now coach wants you to do things in the half court that you haven't done very well yet, there's a problem. And you saw it at Duke when they tried to get him to play in the half court. That's
the AAU ball.
So when I saw him AAU in high school, so when the players he had on the team, he played some half court. That's what I'm saying, because of who he was playing with. I think he was on two different. He played 2 or 3.
He played in Milwaukee. He went to IMG for a year. Didn't play at all. Went back to Milwaukee.
So yeah, he didn't play in his high school, his senior year during the school. So I don't know if he played during summer or whatever, but he didn't. He's supposed to play his senior year in high school at IMG. So I didn't see him on the floor. So what I'm saying,
Jalen was you had to turn him into a half court player. Like he was.
No, I get you. What I'm talking about.
Good.
That's why I said that, but he can do that certain things to half court, right? Because they had him all over the floor. See, we don't have him. We just have him shooting. He was constantly moving. He was constantly going. He's a slasher. He's almost like John Collins that slashed to the basket. They be trying to make him a damn 3-point shooter.
Well, now they gave him the ball.
Yeah.
He's on the ball, so it's still the same thing. Like he's refined more to become passable in the half court. If he was just asked to be a play finisher, he'd be fine. But they're not just asking him to be a play finisher.
Well, they need to stop damn asking. Just let him play. That's what needs to happen. Throw the ball out there. Let him play.
That's what I'm saying. So what you guys are saying, where he's hesitating and all those things,
yeah,
it's
he's
because
overthinking.
you're right. It probably isn't natural to him. He's still learning how to be the guy in the half court.
Bro,
he'll get there. He'll get there.
Bro, he's had 3-4 years. Stop being scared. That's all he has to do.
But I don't think it's scary.
Stop
It
being-
is. Some games
in those 3 years in the league, when did he have the ball?
Hey, man, Foot just one of them old school parents, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you.
Well, hey, me too. Cause see now I just look. Risacher been playing professional ball since he was 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's been on a professional team since he was 14. When you saw him first start playing, there were things that he was doing that were quote unquote advanced by NBA standards. That's why I asked Philip. That's why I asked the question about.
Okay, I got you.
See, that's why I asked the question.
I got you.
If you're asking for John, are you talking about?
Hey man,
American ball is trash right now.
Yeah, it is.
These guys come out, they're not ready.
We have to clear something up about professional
Let me address
basketball.
John's question for a second. I didn't get a chance. John, I agree with you because Risacher's parents played basketball. His father played
I forgot about that. I
didn't think about that myself.
He has been coached and trained since a youth, so he knows the game. That's why he's so confident now.
Yeah,
he knows the game. In JJ's case, however, and also Risacher is built right. He has the good, what they call it, archetype. He has a good archetype for the game. He's 6'10". He got to put on a little weight, but he knows the game. And when he gets to the right size, when he gets to the right size, he is going to be great. Now, in terms
right side, he gonna get taller. Shit.
No, I mean,
wait, why? I got you.
Where he can,
he's gonna be great because he's gonna be able to withstand anybody trying to put an elbow on him, and he's gonna be able to run through it. He's gonna make us remember Gallinari and how good Gallinari was when we was in the post. But now, when it comes to JJ, I think that JJ has a lot of abilities, but again, it's gonna have to be worked through because he gets in an ISO situation and it's not natural to him. He's been asked to shoot more 3-pointers by a coach that likes people to shoot 3-pointers, and as Jay the Hawks fan said, he is really good at finishing. Now I heard Foot say, "Well, just get over it and play it." But the thing about it is that for his first 3 years in the league, he's been a finisher. When he played with DJ and Trey, all they asked him to do was finish the ball when we throw it to you. He wasn't asked to run the offense. He wasn't asked to post up anybody. He was asked to just finish. Now he got different orders. The orders now is run the offense when Trey is off the court. That's going to take a little time because he's more Giannis than he is Scottie Pippen.
Hold on, one, Mary. I'm not gonna disrespect that man like that. He's more than Giannis.
I say he's more Giannis than
Giannis is just a downhill player. That's all. No skills.
Listen to what I said.
All right, I'm just making sure.
I got what you meant, Marion. I got what you meant.
I know what you meant, but I had to make sure.
Well, you just hit the A clause. You didn't hit a B clause. He's more Giannis than he is Scottie Pippen. So he's in between.
I would say a good comp for him is kind of like he's somewhere between like Ben Simmons, like a really good one.
Okay,
I think if you could ever score in the half
better
court,
shooter. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. In
where does
terms
he
of
fit
his
with where Ben
physical
Simmons at?
ability and what he can do, I think of like if he was a good half court scorer, he'd be very similar to Paolo Banchero. That's how the Magic use him. But he's just not that refined
Well,
yet.
if he put on some weight, he
Pablo
could
can
have.
bring it down.
Amari Stoudemire, to be honest.
What Jay?
I don't think I like that comparison.
I don't like this.
Hey, fellas, Matt,
Is that Blackberry?
Hold on, Matt, you got it? Because I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. I gotta get up for
Blackberry.
I gotta log in. Mike, let me.
Yo,
Mike, Mike's still here.
What up, John?
Hey, man. What's up with you?
What's up with you? So John.
Tonight, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Man, yeah, I ain't heard from you since last year. You ain't stuck out there in Denver, is you?
Now I was in Oklahoma. I was in Oklahoma. Stuck.
Oh man, Western Oklahoma.
Yeah, man. I was over there stuck, man.
How long
John,
you out there?
Oh shoot. I was just out there for a little stint, then I came back to Georgia.
Okay, man, because I was looking at the weather, man. I mean, everybody's stuck. Man, shoot. I don't know why y'all be trying to take 70 coming through the Rockies like that on 70, man.
And that why I brought my head back to the southeast. That's why I came back.
Man.
But John, man, I was listening to you talk, man, and when you made you a real good point about Zach, man, and having that professional experience. So what you trying to say, what I hear when you say that, John, is Snyder don't know what the hell he doing.
He don't
with the young boy.
Hey,
that's
man.
what I hear. That's what I heard, Zach. That's what I heard, Matt. That's what I heard. How much more time? How much more time you want to give Landry too, Matt? How much time you want to give him?
I evaluate teams after 4 years.
Hey, man.
What?
Look, they living on borrowed time as far as I'm concerned.
I evaluate GMs after 4 years. I think that's 4 years. You need 4 years.
You think we got 4 years of Quinn? Shit, he better be winning.
Hey, Matt. Now wait a minute, Matt. Now you know, being in HR, that you have quarterly reviews, you have 6 month reviews, and you have yearly reviews.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is now, when that report go in, and there are some things of concern there, you start asking some questions before you get 4 years down the road.
What concerns do you have with the job Landry's done in 22 months?
How about the additions in the personnel?
Okay.
How about wanting to be a 3-point shooting team, but you got a center that can't give you nothing outside the key?
True.
Jesus Christ.
How about a center coming off the bench that's limited?
Let's keep in mind what he was burdened with. What has been. He was burdened with. I like Dre personally, but this is about.
He done had 2 drafts. He done had 2 off seasons.
He was burdened with Dre. You got it take 2 to tango. He was burdened with Dre. He was burdened with Capella, and Bogey. He tried to get rid of Bogey, but Quinn wanted to keep him, so they kept him. But so that's 3 contracts that he didn't want.
Oh, you taking up for Landry? I thought you were talking about Quinn.
No,
he's taking over Landry.
He asked me about. I'll get to Quinn in a minute, but
I shoot Landry some
Landry.
They just threw his ass into that
Landry
role.
need a little bit more time because you got to remember also, Blackberry, that as you said, when he got the job, there was no definition of what a Hawk is. That's where Hawks DNA came from. Because
you sound like that Daniel Cummings. I give him that. We have no idea.
We still don't know what Hawks DNA is.
We got no idea, bro.
Hey, if you look here, Matt. If you put Hawks DNA on Maury Povich, you never will find the fault.
You'll find it.
You are inconclusive.
You never will find the fault. Hey,
John,
Hey,
I can tell you what Hawks
prone.
DNA is, John.
Hey, look here.
DNA
DNA
is
diagnostics. DNA diagnostics will start going to the animal kingdom trying to find the damn fault.
No.
They gonna go to the Tiger King.
I can tell you what Hawks DNA is.
Cradle of civilization.
What Hawks DNA is, and I can tell you what they're looking for.
It's
It
injury
starts
prone.
with
Okay, Matt. Are they qualified to be able to even say what they're looking for?
I think so. I think so.
Damn, they ain't even qualified.
Matt,
Technically,
the
no,
very first.
but they learning in the
this is the thing. Okay, man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let you go ahead. But the very first thing that was done with Landry Field was DeJounte Murray giving up all of them doggone picks for DeJounte Murray. That was the first salvo.
Okay, all right.
First salvo. Now,
All right.
I'm saying that was one of the dumbest things that has ever been done. Well, we went over and over and over this.
Yeah, I think it's hard to, how much of it was him, how much of it was Nick, how much of it was Trey. I don't know.
Well, Matt, I'm gonna give you this analogy, and do with it as you will. When you're on the 14th floor, getting ready to go onto an elevator, and somebody falls on the elevator, and the door opens up, you're gonna smell a stench. Now you don't know who did it.
I got you.
You don't know who did it, but that stink is on everybody. Wait a minute. Am I lying? The stench is on everybody. So as far as you know,
it's on everybody. Everybody got some skin in the game.
Let me try to go get some.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got some skin in the game. Trey got some skin in the game.
Yep.
So
Landry.
The DeJounte trade.
Them damn wrestlers. Especially the wrestlers. You know how I feel about them.
Very layered. I don't we can talk about that, but the DeJounte trade is very layered. All right. So first and foremost, the DNA, okay? One IQ. Basketball IQ is preeminent, okay? You have to be top shelf as far as IQ for Quinn. So that's the first thing they look for. Got to be smart, very smart. 2, positional size. 3, two-way ability, right? 4, what do you do when you don't got the ball in your hand? Do you move around? Do you become involved in the play? What are you doing when the ball isn't in your hands, right? And then defensively, it goes back to IQ as well. Do you help? Do you know when to help? So those are like the foundations of the DNA of what we're looking for, right? When we go out and you say, John, go to Africa or wherever to go scout the play. Those are the foundations that you're looking for. First, above all else, IQ. Second, do they have positional size? So if you're looking at, I don't know, shooting guard, are they 6'4", 6'5", and up? You know what I'm saying?
They need to figure out what size they want the damn big man to be, man. They got to figure that out. Unless it just ain't no bodies out there.
Okay, that's why the team don't make no sense. Like I said before,
it's mismatched because you're running through 2 different regimes.
No,
we undersized
no.
across the board, bro.
They done had opportunity, bro. They done had opportunities to get the team in a better structure for what they trying to do. If they trying to be a 3-point, hell no. You ain't got no too big. You ain't got no too big.
No. You got one, and he's kind of undersized in height. Now he can body up with some of the best.
Look,
he needs somebody to compliment him.
Look, this ain't nobody gonna take Clint toughness away. Ain't nobody gonna take it hard away. Ain't nobody gonna take away his consistency. But when it comes down to what you trying to be on for a team, you want to be a 3-point shooting team. You want to jack up 3. You want to be able to run the flow. But you got a center that's starting who's limited in those areas, and then your backup. He limited because all he really good for is being a hustler. You can't really count on him to give you buckets when you need buckets. So
not
only are you undersized at your bigs, not only are your bigs undersized, but you can't count on them to score for you neither. But you want to be a 3-point shooting team. So you got if you gonna be undersized, you better be at least be able to get outside the key and put up some jumpers, put step behind the arc and shoot some threes. You better at least be able to do that when you undersized.
But Blackbird, they've been trying to get rid of Capella at least for 2 years. Nobody.
No, they ain't.
Yeah,
now, if they really wanted to move on from Clint, they would have done it.
Nobody wants him.
Well, that might be true too.
That might be true, but if they really wanted to move on from him, they would have been undone.
I'm not attaching.
If you can't trade them, shit, cut them.
I have to attach the one I got to get rid of Capella. I'm just gonna keep him until his contract run out.
So we just gonna keep losing in every effort we can, trying to build a team that's lopsided and don't make no sense.
We got another.
It don't make no sense.
We got another 6 months to get rid of him.
Well, I was about to say it ain't a problem to really keep him. It's just more so, hey man, y'all looking at anybody else on the market? Is there anybody else on the market to really even try to bring in? Because them big men ain't really just sitting around. But however, what's the old dude that was available in the off season? I think it's the same dude that's playing for Philly.
Drummond?
I forget his name, but yeah, Drummond. He's somehow he on the market every season, and he's always a good pickup.
And see, why didn't we go after Cat?
Well, I like Cat.
I don't know, bro. That's a good question.
I think they tried that, but it just fell through.
They probably wanted JJ. They probably wanted JJ.
They didn't want to give up. They didn't want to give up enough.
Yeah, I think they probably wanted JJ and they not giving up JJ.
And you know what? Y'all, in the last two comments, we just hit on something that I had forgot I had said, but I did say it. Nobody want to come here.
I don't think that narrative is that much more true like it used to be.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Folks laugh when you talked about probably going to Atlanta. This type of rant. Well, no, I mean you got a point, but I think there are some people that would go. Like, remember we got DeJounte, even though it was a trade. You know what I'm saying? But I think he really liked Atlanta and wanted to be there. But I don't know, man. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Can I give you an example?
John, we
have give you an example?
4 years.
Don't say Sora, because I just thought about that.
Let me give you an example.
We haven't pursued.
Let me give an example, Matt. When players want to come to a team, not necessarily your city, because we know they love Atlanta. But when players want to come to a team, they speak highly about two people: the coach or the general manager. Oh, let me say three people, or the owner. That's who they think highly of. It ain't the only reason why a player will line up to go play behind LeBron is because he one of the best ever to play the game. So why not? Who wouldn't want to go play with LeBron? Especially if you know he pretty much calling the shots. Mm-hmm. So when it come down to this, what the Falcons did, they went and got Terry Fontenot. They went and got somebody that players already thought highly about. Players around the league, they already spoke highly about Terry Fontenot before he even became a solidified general manager. When he was just a scout, he scouted so many players around the league that, hey man, he already got a reputation. So what happened when he get here? He started making the moves that players like to see GMs make. And Arthur Blank's already highly thought of around the league. So now you got guys that actually want to come play for the Falcons because they think that you can actually get somewhere with the management that's there. Well, when they don't think you can get no damn well, because let's be real now, the wrestlers have not given anybody anything to feel good about outside of Trae Young. They haven't given you anything to feel good about how they build in their level.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you're right. It's so crazy. Not to cut you off, but it's so crazy. It made me think about a year or two ago. when I guess it might have been last year, man, and shit just kind of hitting the fan with the team. You know what I'm saying? Whatever was going on, I was just like, damn, you know, they done really took this organization downhill bad. Well, like, at one point we just couldn't get players because they just didn't like Atlanta, the team, or whatever the hell. But it seemed like now I was like, damn, now it's like they got a reason not to come here. The damn management look like they don't know what they're doing.
Well,
Ownership.
we should have won. We should have won.
Man.
See that situation. Now that situation that took place when Travis Schlink got eased out of here, and Travis Schlink was respected around the league. Now he was instrumental. I don't know.
That's a fact.
For building Golden State. Okay, this is the man that you hire from Golden State to help build.
And you ran him out of here.
And the very first thing that you did, Mr. Owner, was trade his draft pick away, Luka Doncic, to Dallas, and we took Trae Young. Now, after that, everything was freaking downhill because the thing is that all right, you got a son in the organization that's kowtowing to the star, and man, you documented that. And the situation where he was on the plane. He was on the plane with Rustler?
No, it was him and Nick was on the plane.
What was he on
caviar
the plane
and shit?
It was Wrestler's plane, yeah.
While the rest of the team down there on some funk ass bus.
And the rest of the team was on the bus, okay, with your head coach. Asking. Now, and then your star, he has the ability to go around the coach and go talk to the owner or the owner's son. They have a relationship. You're supposed to be trying to raise your son and teach him how to be a general manager with a team that he has a friend on the team with, instead of sending your son to San Antonio, to LA, to Boston, to Miami to learn the art of being a general manager, president, or whatever.
Right.
With all of that stuff, with all of that going on, it was just like toxic waste bubbling up under the surface. And then it blew up.
You've been making an excuse for him. You've been making an excuse.
Not excuse. What I will say is, he was fined heavily for that indiscretion that he had.
That Trae, Trae was fine.
Trae was fine.
All right. Now, Matt.
Yeah.
You were fined by the team, but you were riding on the president's son when you committed the infraction.
Come on, bro.
So did you really get fined? Now it's on paper.
Conflict of interest.
It's on paper. Hey, man.
Hey, you know that.
That's just like a paper suspension at work.
He did get fined. But John, I think
Matt, I'm not disputing that part that he got fined. That there was a letter of warning with a fine put in his folder. Now they might have taken the money out.
It gave it back.
They gave it right back.
right. It'll be back in your account by 12 a.m.
So
I think significant, John, especially when you read later on that after that, him and Travis, their relationship deteriorated. So I think he was fine.
Okay. That whose relationship deteriorated?
The
Trae Young's and Travis Schlink's. Okay, now was the beef with Travis Schlink or was the beef with Nate McMillan? Because from what we were talking about back during that time, there was a beef between him and Nate McMillan, especially when he said that he was injured. You remember when I think the whole
I won't say he had a beef with him.
There's a lot of BS going on.
I just think they disagree as far as like the team.
No, let's stick to the facts. Let's stick to the facts.
Hey, man, it wasn't that damn simple. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
You can't disagree with a fact.
It was a dispute about the shoot around. Either you're going to participate in the shoot around, or you're not going to play.
Or
that's a fact.
Or do his rehab.
Well, again,
yeah.
It's complicated. It's complicated. It's complicated.
It's a fact. Facts ain't nothing complicated about a fact.
No.
Okay.
It's complicated in the sense of the way that Nate handled the situation, the way that you talk to a star player, understanding in today's NBA with the salary cap, the power dynamics that's at play. Like, you can't address Trey, at least allegedly, the way that he did in front of the entire room in the manner in which he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I agree with that. But if you trying to use somebody for an example, that's what you got to do. You trying to use them for an example.
And I got to ask this question since you all said that. Do you think Tom Thibodeau has a problem with it?
Well, I mean, that's different. That's different.
Hold on, you think the Tom Thibodeau has?
We know Thibodeau known for holding folks accountable.
Do you think that Tom Thibodeau's tongue will get tied when a player is not doing what he wants him to do?
That's what he's known for. He's known for getting off in their ass.
And that he's worried about his relationship with said player.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's different. That's a different coach. That's a different team. That's different.
I know. That's why I brought it up. That's why I brought it up. The reason I'm bringing this up is that and Matt, to your point, that dynamic exists out there with the Lakers in Spain because of who it is that's out there. All right. Mm-hmm. It exists with Golden State because who's out there, but in a different way. Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. It's just like water eroding a coastline. If it keeps hitting it, your coastline is going away. The mud is breaking away. And that's what was happening to the Hawks during that time because of the on-court strife as well as the front office strife. Because the thing was that, with Travis Schlenk holding on to his job for dear life, all right, the relationship that a star player has with the president's son, the relationship that star player has with that head coach that is different and borderline toxic. If you want to be for real, borderline toxic. And the players and the rest of the players not being able to fly on the plane, instead of riding the bus.
So John, I hear your code when you speak. I hear John code when he speaks. So what John is saying is we should have won while John Collins was still on them PED. That's when we should have won. Right. That's when we should have won. When he was still on the PED.
I've been having a thought lately, man. I've been like, man, I really wonder what that season would have been like had he not got busted for being on PED. The John Collins and Trey in the off season, I think they were playing AEBL ball and all that. Like they came into the season, that preseason, man, looking like they were ready to make some noise, man. And then next thing you know, damn, John Collins got busted. John Collins was beasting. John Collins was beasting, man.
That was the nut that came off the wheel right there, and when the wheels just started falling off right there.
I didn't think it was gonna fall off that bad though, boy. It fell off bad.
When I said it was late, it was complicated and layered because like even like Trey and Nate, like I don't think it was like anything personal. At least from what I read, like it wasn't. It got contentious at the end, but I don't think it was like anything. Trey thought that
this is the thing though.
He thought that Nate wasn't mentally advanced enough to help him win. So
man, but check this out. Trey wasn't the only one that had a problem with him though.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if everybody else had a more serious problem than Trey at times or whatever, but I remember like John Collins never really hold his tongue on nothing that was going on. And I remember him in the interview talking about how he felt about Nate or whatever kind of question they asked him. And he was just like he thinks they need a coach that knows how to work with the young guys. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I don't know what that was hitting to, but he made it kind of clear like
still ain't got that, by the way.
But that's what Kyle. That's what Kyle Korver. Right. That's what Kyle Korver said when we hired Quinn. Like Quinn, yes, like he's
Quinn ain't nothing but white Nate to a certain degree, man.
That's
I remember somebody said that. I remember somebody said that last year.
Now, okay, I go back once again to Tom.
Yeah, two different styles of coaching.
I go back once again to Tom Thibodeau. Do you think he care about how his players feel about him?
Well, he kind of do.
Hey, you know he in trouble right now, right? You know he in trouble right now, right? I seen an article just the other day.
I hadn't heard anything.
I saw an article just the other day when they lost to the Hawks.
Okay.
Some of the management, well, it was something I saw. They basically looking at Thibodeau like, man, you might be a problem.
Well,
but they don't know
the thing. Now look, the thing is, after what the Hawks did to them in 2021, anybody that loses to the Hawks now, because Trae Young is public